Hello. What is good?
YOLO.
Yo.
Yeah.
And welcome to another nice episode of Jump Point. Last time, party made their way to the nation of Qualinesti and made their trek through the woods. As they traveled to Havlanos, they encountered many things. An elven wayfinder on the hunt for troll sightings. And they encountered some of the local wildlife in the form of 2 bears. As they traveled from Havlanos toward the Darken Wood, Morn clearly saw through an illusion masking the entrance of a cave. When the party investigated, they found a nice home within. The large boa slithering in the roots and vines that hung in the ceiling. And the party, upon investigating further, now finds themselves in the presence of the witch Emir. And that is where we begin. Within the large cave home, seated around a circle table, you hear the sound of a cauldron bubbling and soft humming as Giles and Emir carve the meat of this freshly hunted deer. We see potatoes, red peppers, dates, tomatoes, and onions chopped carefully as Emir is cooking this meal. We see Emir pour a touch of Whisperose water into the mixture with spices. And at this very moment, Dimmy, upon reaching through the chest closest to them, you pull out something. Within your hand is a black letter. And as you turn it over...
Paper envelope?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And as you turn it over, you see that there is a blue wax seal. And there's a triangle on that wax seal.
Let's go straight in the bag.
Okay. As the meal is finished and set before you.
Oh, can I interject really quick, actually?
Sure, you may.
Am I able to roll investigation while I'm in the kitchen with
What are you looking
with
for?
them?
Remember, let me know what you're doing and what you're looking for, and then I'll call for something.
Yeah, I want to see if there's any like suspicious ingredients that
Yeah.
sort of are,
Whisperose is used for oil of etherealness.
Yes, it is.
So, you know.
Interesting ingredient here. So your choice here: investigation, arcana, nature, medicine. Your choice.
I'll do investigation because
Sure.
I'm the most proficient with it.
20. As you look through this one section of the kitchen, as you can see that Emir, the witch with kind of long, almost platinum blonde hair, is kind of washing her hands. You look over and see at the top shelf, you see that there's dried like flowers and certain herbs. There's like animal bone. There's a wide assortment of just strange items here. The one that sticks out the most to you, though, is you see that there is a something that's labeled troll's hair in one. You see, like, there's like a clump of like black hair within it. That kind of like that kind of gives you a bit of pause. But you just see a wide assortment of myriad of like spices and animal parts, and just it's a weird collection that's all next to each other in the kitchen. Because she's like, oh, could you grab the cumin while you're there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Is the troll's hair like in arm's reach?
Yes, it is. Right. It's like the shelf right above where it's usually all the spices and cumin and, you know, cinnamon and all that stuff. Yeah, you could. It's right there. Yeah.
Can I swipe that?
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand here. 20. Okay.
Oh, we love
Let's
to
go.
hear it.
He's learning. Good boy.
I'll say that she is
Let's see if I
absorbed.
succeed.
She's absorbed in making the meal here. However, I'm going to roll for Theophilus, the snake, the giant boa that is. His head is now near the exit of the cave. Like, he's like positioned his body in a way where like you see a portion of his body covering like the cave entrance, not all the way, but like his head's kind of moving around. I'm gonna roll for him as well here.
I don't see what Giles is doing, but I am gonna have the scapegoat walk over to stand under the widest part of Theophilus.
He's like on
And I
the
wanna
ground.
swim.
He's on the ground right now. He's not like tangled anywhere. He's like moving around the perimeter of like the cave entrance. Like, he's slithered slowly, has made his way toward there. You remember he passed
Is he
the.
blocking the exit?
It's. Yeah, he's blocking it. You could, if you could jump over, like a person could jump over him, but yeah, he's positioned in a way to where he is blocking.
Scapegoat is walking just along the length of him to the widest part.
Sure. Perception check from Theophilus. You quickly grab the jar of troll's hair, swipe it, put it on your person. You walk back with the cumin to Emir. She's like, oh, thank you, Captain Baumgartner, yes. How long have you
Yes.
been a captain? As you kind of see this, and you can smell this like venison stew it smells amazing. How long have you been a captain?
Oh, you know, not long enough to be a veteran, I'd say. But long enough to where I have my sea legs, I guess you could say.
Ah. Just some accomplishments. I wonder. Those friends
He's
of
killed a
yours.
pirate captain.
Oh, so she kind of like looks at like stops stirring for a moment, looks at you like, well, somewhat bloodied. How does it feel to take someone's life? She like looks back down to the stew and is like, just continue to stir.
I mean, I guess you could say it was more like a partial trade during the time. So the feeling of taking that life wasn't for didn't feel like it was for sport.
Interesting. You can see that she kind of looks up toward you. You see her just kind of hazel eyes kind of just narrow for a minute, almost as if she's reading you for a moment. You can see that she kind of comes back. The stew is done. Make sure your friends have there's some bowls on that shelf there, and just grab some of those things there for your friends.
Is it all right if I taste test it? You know, because it does smell amazing. I'm just curious.
Of course.
Beautiful. May I borrow the spoon there?
Go right ahead. And she'll kind of move back from it, and what you have at the cauldron. What is everyone else do? Oh, sorry, go ahead. Take a taste of this.
I was gonna. Is Demi? Is Demi still in the other room, or is anyone else still in the other room?
It's all one big room.
It's one big room. She was talking a bit close to you, but like you guys are over on the side where there's like a cauldron and like the fire there. You can look over maybe like 10 by 10 feet away from you. You can see like the circular table that's been like cleared and set for you guys. Y'all are sitting around.
You hear a whisper, or barely like the volume of a whisper, but Demi's voice inside your head, like actually vibrating the inside of your skull.
Yeah.
Who do you want to have all your stuff when you die?
I sort of look over to look over to Morn and sort of like nod at you as well. And sort of then go in for the sip of the stew.
Yeah. Give me a constitution. I was checking. It tastes amazing. It tastes like you've had a lot of good cooking, and you remember like some of your Gnomish family cooking. This is like all the ingredients are like you think hand selected and natural. You can see like there was like a small like garden in this space as well. Actually, now that the illusion is cleared, I think you remember walking past like a almost makeshift garden as you walked in here. You, as you're like kind of tasting, you're like, whoa, like the spices and flavors kind of hit you, and there's like that touch of almost like strange aftertaste, like almost like this. It's hard to put your finger on it. That kind of like it's chilling, but not like numbing.
Am I able to roll Arcana to try to focus on that and figure out if it is?
Give me a nature or medicine. Here.
Nature or medicine. All right.
Nature or medicine.
We're rolling beautifully today.
Yeah, 22. You think that this has to be some like different herbal component. You remember you saw her like grab a bottle that had a almost like white like almost not transparent but like white rose in it.
Opaque?
Yeah, opaque. Sorry, yeah, there it is. Opaque rose in it. You remember
yeah,
if you saw Demi picking some of those flowers before as you were traveling, those are the wisp roses. You know, it's you would have thought to eat them though, and just like it's strange as you look over at Amir, like, so how is it?
Amir, this is the most beautiful stew I've ever had. Have you ever thought about opening up a restaurant?
Oh, they wouldn't.
Because this is
surely, and when I've thought about many things like that, but you know, I'm quite there yet. Not quite ready for that. I'm enjoying my time out here.
Amir, I mean, listen. This is as a complete stranger that, you know, you've comfortably welcomed into your abode. This is one of the most fantastic things I've sort of had across all of Wildspace. And I truly mean that.
Give me a persuasion check here. As you say this. Just give me a persuasion check.
I'm not even persuaded. I'm just stating it as it is.
Yeah, I know. Just give me just a
We don't
straight
have
persuasion.
better social checks.
Just give me a persuasion check. Just we'll see how this. Okay.
All right, that's fair.
Just like,
I'll take a 13.
yeah. You see. She goes. You're far too kind, Giles. Get those bowls and give them to your friends at the table. As Giles, as you go and grab some of those like carved wooden bowls, you can see there's like a slight smile on her face, a genuine smile this time instead of a forced one, as usual. As we move toward, sorry, go ahead.
I'll at least like as I'm like sort of dishing out the bowls to everyone, like I'm sort of at least giving everyone like a sort of like confirmative nod. That's like, this is at least for the time being, like there's nothing sus about this stew. At least just sort of relaying that across the party.
As Giles walks over toward the table, what are the rest of you guys doing? As Giles sets a bowl in front of you, as you're in
Ghost
this
has found the widest part of Snake Man, and sits down, arms at its side. Is the snake thinner or wider than the scapegoat?
Thinner or wider?
Like shoulders.
Shoulders. This is classified as large, so yeah, it would be a little bit wider. It's long, but it's about the length of like a standard humanoid's from shoulder to shoulder, like at least it's a human, right? Kind of from shoulder to shoulder. So pretty thick. Some spots.
Okay.
Like you could sit on this like comfortably, like a couch, essentially a part of the snake. If that makes sense. As you kind of set that, bowls are set in front of you. What are you guys doing in here? As you see, Emir is kind of still working on something, like still like doing some last minute things with the steel. What do you guys do?
What's the plan here? Ideally, get the fuck out. At this point, we've said we're staying for dinner, and I don't want to insult a witch. That's how you get cursed forever.
Yeah, I'd like to avoid that.
So, I don't know, keep a lid on it.
Right.
The politest of conversation, and we can't stay any longer. Have to.
You see Aerith kind of like still, when you handed their spell book back, they still have it in their hand, like in their lap, but like clutched in their hand, like whatever you say. Just if she tries something.
I am gonna take just like a loop around the table, like I'm looking for the best seat, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a way. What I'm actually looking for. I want me and Thea to be on the far side of the table from the exit, if that makes sense.
Like toward where she is with the cauldron, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then probably put Autumn closest to the door, and then the boys after that.
as you all kind of shuffle your chairs here. Autumn, Theo, is there anything that you do as Giles is like kind of, as you know, things are getting moved around at the table, and like right now Amir kind of has her back turned here. Is there anything you guys do?
I.
Oh, actually,
don't
Autumn,
think so.
can you switch with one?
Yeah. You want me to go over by the door now?
You can be on the far side with us.
Dang.
All right.
Giles is eating a piece of naan bread right now.
Sorry, didn't know if that came through. My
He's
apologies.
crunching.
Crunch.
Dang, Amir has
Sorry.
some like toasted bread. That's what she's working on right now, actually.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's one of those things like, oh, I'm not supposed to eat these yet.
It's like, oh, sorry. Gotta say grace first.
I think Demi like tries to get everybody to sit in these places, but doesn't explain. But there's a look on their face like, I really want to tell you what I'm thinking here, but we would be potentially in danger if I said the plan out loud.
A couple of glances and looks as Demi kind of arranges where you guys are sitting.
I'm gonna vouch to say or sit next to Emir,
Yeah, sure.
I think.
Yeah. There's like a spot that you guys have left here. Say as we move here, is there anything that you do as the bread is being kind of put down here, as the cauldron is being moved onto the table? Is there anything that you say to anyone here before dinner commences?
No, not right now.
Cauldron gets set. Let's pour out some of the stew for everything. Amir's like, oh, is that enough? Go. And you. And you. Alright, there's plenty for everyone. Theophilus? Don't be rude. You see the snake kind of like moves a little bit. Its yellowish eyes watching you as it kind of sticks its tongue out to sense just the presence of all of you. And you see the snake moves and slithers out of the way of the entrance. And kind of slithers back up into, slowly, mind you, up into that kind of big ceiling where you see the roots and vines of this cave entrance itself. Like a tree is like grown within this cave, the rock here, and has made its root system all within it. You see the snake just moves slowly up. Oh, now, good. Oh, something to drink. Let me grab. Oh, I have just the thing. And you see that she kind of moves over to where like a bottle is. Like, oh, I shouldn't give you wine. You're traveling. Never mind. This will do. She kind of pours just like a nice, like, almost like bluish liquid here. Like almost purplish kind of liquid. Good. For everyone, some of the berries that I have been growing. I just made a nice juice with them. But
Am I able to roll a nature check as she's pouring the liquid to
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
verify what it is?
yeah, I think as you're looking at, yeah, give me a nature check here. As you can see, our captain is on point right now as far as just making. Hey, you're trying to make sure your crew is safe. Situation. You look and see, and it's just like a blueberries and like blackberry kind of juice. Nothing out of the ordinary that you see from a cursory glance. These things are put in front of you. Try it, everyone. Try it. Let me know what you think. She kind of like waits for you all to eat first, and she doesn't even put like something out for herself.
I at least go in for this stew because I know that's relatively safe.
Yeah, you take a bite of it. It's perfect. Perfect balance of spices and vegetables and things. The potatoes are sit in that stew and they're done to perfection. You eat it and it's like, it's perfect.
I'm gonna take a bite of this stew and pick up the berry juice, but then be like, "Oh, Giles, you miscounted the bowls. Shouldn't we get you something in there?"
Something for me? Oh, I'll take some as well. I did hunt this, so I might as well enjoy the fruits of my labor. And she does grab another bowl and get some for herself.
I would have hopped up to grab one.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. She said, "Oh, it's over there." She'll watch you as you move through the space here. Say, "Oh, right there. Yes, right there."
I'm not doing anything sus. I'm just getting the bowl.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, she'll kind of like turn her attention back to you as you set the bowl in front of her. Thank you. I didn't get all of your names. Only Giles was kind enough to give me his name.
I'll end up introducing everyone
Yeah.
by
Okay.
name. It's like, oh yeah, this
Demi?
is this here is Demi. This is Morn, Autumn, Thea,
Yes.
Aerith. I can't remember. Is oh, what's her face?
What, Mycroft? No. She's
Okay.
she's back. She's back. With,
Mycroft.
with Demi's.
Oh yeah,
Demi's
that's
family.
right.
Yep.
That's right.
Like Aerith kind of gives a bit of a nod, like, "It's good to meet you." Kind of taking, still having the spellbook in their lap. Taking a clue from what she said to me of like, no, keep it tight. You know, no problems here. And as you get the kind of meal progress, you're all going to the Darkened Wood. Is there? That's an interesting.
How'd you know?
If you're headed in this direction, well, you could.
I
be
guess
going.
that makes sense. You're the last bastion of civilization before the lights go out.
Oh yes, and not many come through here. Well, some do come through here. Some do, but they keep to themselves, and usually they don't see my abode. I wonder which one of you.
We always gotta check out a hole in the wall.
Do you? You can see like a look for a moment. That kind of keeps eyes you carefully. But
Well, I will say at least you do keep your home very well disguised. So I'll give
Oh
you
yeah,
credit
no.
for that.
By hole in the wall, I just mean like a cave.
yes, you can't be too careful
Oh, I could
in
imagine.
this place.
Except for this stew. You need to tell people about this. I'm not even joking, Amir.
Maybe one day. Just just one woman living all by herself out here in these woods. Anything could happen. It's dangerous out here. You can see that she's kind of like kind of like hands into her chest, kind of like playing it up here. Like,
Yeah, I mean, what made you decide to move out here by yourself?
well,
It's like not like Halanost or Borlanost are very loud cities. Honestly, really nice place.
oh, they
Like retirement village type.
the elves do keep very nice cities. They who and as good as their home. It's long since gone. But I found myself here after some wandering, and I settled out here.
I mean, fair. I do understand at least why.
What you all
And,
notice,
yeah.
even without a roll, is that there was the choice of words there was very careful.
I get the sense she's avoiding information.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm blissfully
I think
ignoring.
Morn, you
You
saw
out
that.
here looking for something?
Morn, you saw the cracks of like the smile kind of break for a moment as you asked those questions.
Yeah.
Was I looking for? Oh no, definitely not. Just simply, I wanted to get away from it all. This was a nice place to do that.
That makes sense. I think I found myself like 3 or 4 times, and definitely one of those was at college, and I don't recommend moving to college.
Oh. I think you get in a moment of like knowing that it's like, oh well. Oh, I understand. Bayborn like yourself would have struggle staying in one spot.
Move around a lot.
I understand. I think you get this like this level of like knowing from her. You know from your
It takes absolutely everything in Demi to lock it down and not be like, you don't know me. Because we're being polite. I'm sitting on my hand,
yeah.
and
Oh yeah. You see that she kind of like looks over at Aerith like, oh, and forgive me, I've seen many of your kind, young wizard, and most of the time they cast spells first and ask questions later, so forgive me for pulling away your
that's
spell
actually a
book.
captain. Funny enough.
Who? This one? It's you, Tordacious.
That's you. That's Mr. Ask questions later.
Oh, gone. Really now? I think you see, you guys don't even have to roll. You see Aerith kind of like, oh, once again, doing what you're doing, like clenching, like, yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't have liked to. I get it. We were in your home. Yeah, it makes sense. And you kind of see the mirror kind of focus in on you, Thea. Like, And Thea, was it?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the stew?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thea hasn't really like eaten much of it.
Yeah, kind of just playing with it. Do you try and hide that from her, or?
Yes and no. Kind of just.
Just give me. I'm just gonna roll something real quick. Look at you like something.
You're not doing
troubling.
the bad family dinner of just like shoving it around, are you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh God, yeah. Give me a. Yeah. Give me like a sleight of hand here.
Okay.
And she's like kind of focusing and talking to you. Okay.
That is not my character. This is not. Hang on.
Yeah, yeah.
You have a
uh,
+7 on sleight of hand.
Yeah, no, you're not.
This is
Alfreda?
not my character.
It's not.
I am in the wrong house.
Why wasn't Elfrida stealing more shit? Holy fuck.
Don't worry about it.
Let's be clear. +7's what
She
I've
stole
got.
her dad's money. That's what she was stealing. All right.
Yeah.
He gave that to her.
Bro.
Yeah, but she lied. Anyway, sorry.
Very first thing she
Yeah.
did was steal.
Yeah, exactly. True.
Yeah.
Real?
Okay, well, I got the exact same number, so it really didn't matter in the
I'm
end.
Amir will look at you.
Can I?
Can you do what now?
I don't know what I'm asking exactly. I want to give the help
Here.
action, but let me set this up. The entire
Sure.
dinner, I have been very attentive to where Amir's looking and like the questions that she's asking and who
Of
she's
course.
talking to. I'm trying to, play tennis with the conversation over dinner. Like anytime there's a direct question or some information,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be the first one in there to just throw out the most vague and polite answer so we can maybe move on or just answer whatever.
Yeah, of course. What I will say is that what is your charisma?
I don't really know how I
Yeah,
would.
how this is what I'm gonna do. So it won't be a roll.
My
but,
charisma is great.
Yeah,
I just
what
don't
is-
know
what is
how
your
I
modifier?
would disguise the level of food.
yeah,
Charisma
exactly.
modifier plus
Yeah.
4.
That is
Plus
what
4. I'm
that is
great.
what the added. That's what we'll add to this check here.
Okay.
However, though, sometimes you hate to see it. Amir rolled a natural 20.
Fuck.
So, as you do that, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm just." What do you say to her as she's kind of like focused on you, like, "Is something troubling you, Thea?"
No, I'm just not feeling too hungry right now.
Is something I've done disappointing to you?
Emir, may I
Uh,
interject if you don't mind?
What you see, Giles, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Jaws
Oh, that's fine.
unhinged right now.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind taking this.
Charisma save?
Yeah.
Oof.
And even what you see from it as you look at it, as you're like, yeah, Colin, it's okay. What actually consider what you were saying to Amir.
I was like, it's okay. She's just a bit of a picky eater, That's just how she is and stuff. It's like
You
it's
look-
nothing personal.
As
You're
Giles is saying
Sorry.
the words that Demi would like to be saying out loud,
Yeah.
Demi has moved and put their hand under the table in order to cast Poltergeist. And within Thea's head, it's Demi's voice. And it's just them saying, it's okay. You just gotta put a smile on your face and eat a little bit more. It's lovely. Nothing is wrong. Please.
What you see, Giles, quick moment, is around Emir's hands are these dark, almost thorns, like wrapping around her hands. And then you see just a break of the mask. The eyes are not green, but black. And you can see that, like, their nails are almost more bestial like. And she kind of like laughs off a little bit. It's fine. I understand someone being a picky eater, and you can see that, like, what you saw for a moment just fade back a little bit, as in
I
that
can
brief
never
sec-
get her to come out the restaurants with us.
As you can see that there's a moment where you were frightened of Amir, and it's like the effect kind of washes over you. She's like, "Oh, I understand. I was a picky eater when I was a young girl as well. My mentor would always make me try new things." And as kind of dinner proceeds forward, like, and like, dishes are clear, she's like, if you're going into the Darken Wood, do you need any help? Surely I can be of assistance to you in some way.
We couldn't possibly impose. I think we've got it.
Well,
We've made it this far.
well, I'll interject and be like, well, Amir, if you are at least offering,
Certainly.
if it isn't too much of a concern for you to sort of give this information, what pathway to get through the Darken Wood would you say is best?
Oh. Hmm.
I have a very quick. My brain just can't move on. I have a personal question I want to ask.
Oh. Surely.
As we were just eating dinner and like, it's it's a lovely cave, but it's not like there's a lot here. What do you get up to? Like hobbies? How do you keep yourself busy?
Instant cold sweat.
She's gonna like, she will answer one thing at a time. Giles, Darken Wood is a
I hate the order.
magical place that is controlled by the Forest Master. Pass in there depend on the Forest Master. Walk your path in the woods, and it will be revealed for you. That's all I can tell you. Unfortunately, the forest has its own whims. And what I get up to, Anna, is rightly none of your business. And you can see a bit of that smile kind of fade here. But,
No.
my garden, and many
Gardening's a great hobby.
my garden and some business. There's something
Get
I
many
need
visitors?
a few. A few. I think you see like a very serious look, but I won't hold any more of your time. Especially
Yeah,
if you're heading.
We do have to. Yeah, we do
Be
have
nice to
to,
get
to
them-
hurry on. I think.
Some miles on the road before the sun goes down.
Of course. Be careful
Yes.
on your journey.
This was lovely. I'm
Yes.
so sorry we trespassed into your cave, but I mean, the way things worked out, amazing dinner. Thank you. You're such a great cook.
I appreciate the kind words. You see her kind of look again towards you, like. Huh. You've been in the presence of someone from the Autumn Court, haven't you? She looked.
I'm sorry?
Oh, nothing. I smell dead leaves on you. Thank you for indulging me. And good luck on your journey. As you can see the
Of course.
smile.
Thank you.
You see that she kind of waves you off. You see the snake's head kind of some feet behind her, kind of still looking at you, all the yellow eyes studying you. As you all kind of walk out here. What's the marching order as you guys leave?
GM, if you'll indulge me.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I would like to, as we get up and, we're saying our final words and I'm
Oh yeah.
making my way over there, I would like to remove my sending stone and activate it and not say anything and just drop it
Pop it in here.
under the table. Yeah.
As you walk out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna regarding marching order. I'll be the last to march out,
Okay.
but I'm gonna I'm going to sort of delay myself before leaving completely.
Second to last. You're not delaying too long.
I'm not delaying too long. I just have a brief thing to mention.
I'll go up before Demi.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Giles. Sorry, it's Morn. You dropped your thing. You're leaving out here. So sorry. Help me here. It's
Me, Thea, Autumn, Demi, Giles.
Okay, and then Aerith.
Yeah.
Aerith probably.
Aerith somewhere.
Yeah, Aerith would be right. Maybe.
Up
Yeah.
front.
Okay, cool. You guys all walk out here. Giles.
And yeah, as I'm like sort of walking, like sort of taking up the back of the pack, I sort of pause and turn around. It's like, oh, one more thing.
Of course.
If you don't mind me sort of stating something. Well, firstly, I hope at least we are at least on good terms now that we sort of know each other a little bit more, in terms of things. But more importantly, because I more so worry, I will not be able to have your fine dining ever again. Would you be able to sort of at least give me hints or at least
Swear to
tidbits
God,
of
if you
the
ask the recipe.
of the recipe of the stew?
She will kind of move to put a hand on your cheek. She goes, I can't do that, but I will give you something. As all of your friends have kind of walked out the cave a little bit. I'll give you something if you let me.
What is that, perchance?
You see, she...
Giles,
I'll just give a hand
what's the
wave.
holdup?
Giving a hand wave. It's like, hold on.
She removes a... As you looked at her clothes, she has like all these kind of like purple, like full purple and like this rose kind of like mantle kind of, or like collar. She pulls one of the purple roses off of the collar and you see it change into a necklace. She kind of hands it to you. You can have this if you want it.
This is lovely.
And surely it'll help you in your journey. And so I can possibly keep in touch too if you want anything else, any other food or anything like that. Gives you a slight smile.
I'd like that. And my apologies if my party felt a bit sort of uncomfortable and stuff. But I see good in you, Amir. I truly do.
Yeah, a smile. Like, give me an insight check, Giles.
I
20.
love these rolls.
You see a moment where the smile fades into a bit of like strangers, like she's as if she's remembering something. And you see kind of like, yeah. And she's going to hand you a talisman here. And essentially what this will do, I have to grab it because
I know what it does.
yeah, it's. I gotta remember what where the packed boon for this is. Whenever you fail an ability check, you can add a D4 to the roll and gain, potentially turning it into a success. You can use this. Let's see.
Let's be clear. That's not what I thought it was. I expected the worst.
You have bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Let's
Yes,
go.
it's just seems like a bardic
Half of
inspiration. Once the talisman's used, you can only use it once per long rest, essentially. But
Okay.
it's essentially a D4 bardic.
Is there a particular item I need to equip since it
just-
is
not a real item. Just
True.
put a-
Yeah, just grab a necklace or something, and then just
Okay.
say call it a let's call it a rose talisman.
Okay.
Rose talisman.
This takes just enough time that Demi does not walk back over and collar you and take you out,
Yeah.
but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Um,
There you go.
and when we leave the cave, we finally make it back to see Sky. Demi's like, "All right, we left nothing but footprints. We took nothing but memories, right?"
Yep.
Kind of.
Mourn to your
I'm not going to question kind of until we're further away.
mourn.
Yeah, that's why I delayed my response. That's why.
To your point, as you walk, how far do you walk here? And the other sending stone, whose hands is it in right now?
Fair.
Yeah.
Do you tell Aerith to activate it here?
I tell her to listen.
Listen in. You see Aerith kind of, as you're walking, she'll listen in. She'll kind of widen her eyes a little bit and like kind of motion for you, Morn, to listen.
Walk over.
Listen. You hear her talking on here. Just 20. You only hear the 25 word. Once she starts talking, you kind of, she'll motion over quickly to you. This is what you hear. The letter's gone. No matter. Theo, no matter. I didn't even want to open it anyway. See what happens if they do. And you hear the sending stone cut off.
You have 7 more words.
Oh, I do.
I mean, if I don't know how long
Sure.
you can delay.
Yeah, I mean, if she
Yeah.
said 7 more, but
Oh, okay.
Right. Well, that's the
I-
thing, isn't it? Is like you have 25 words, but once you start talking, I don't know if there's a like.
once
So-
you start talking, it lasts around. You have 6 seconds.
Here's-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Here's
It's
there's
because it's just sending. So
here's the last thing that she'll say. It's like, the Dread Warden can wait.
Ooh. Boy.
glad I was writing all these words down. Well, that sounds terrifying.
I think.
Yeah.
Well,
does
well-
he know?
Anyone called the Dread Warden is not something I want to run into.
Yeah, I don't.
I
know
want to
what
go
that is.
above table, but I'm not going to.
Hey, see, Earth, like, okay, well, are we gonna go back for it, or is that just sending stone just gone now? Morn.
It's a calculated risk. I was planning on doubling back.
I mean, if you want to, I mean, I can.
Yeah, I'll do it. We're back. I dropped something.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Not alone.
yeah. Thea,
Yeah,
did you,
anyone who wants to come with.
anyone who want to go with Morn? I think he left something at the cave.
I take my bag off, my handbag off, and I put it in Autumn's arms, and I'll follow Lorne.
Okay, the two of you head back into the cave.
I guess as a responsible supervisor in this entire conundrum, I will have to also tag along, make sure that no more upset is caused.
Yeah. You can.
Don't worry about it. She likes me.
I'll just round the corner, and be like, "Hey, Amir, sorry.
Oh,
I think one of my, I have one of my rocks slipped out of my pocket. I have a collection while we were eating dinner.
oh.
Is my guess. I just want to. Can I quickly search to Let's try to find it.
Surely you
It'll just be
can.
where we was
Yeah.
sitting.
I'll
Yeah,
check
sorry
there
about
first. If
this,
it's not there, I
Amir.
need to look around a little bit more.
He's just very I guess you could say attached to his rocks.
It's a
I've
fucking good rock.
I've known this since I've known him. I don't know why it is, but
I say that as I'm already walking off. And, oh, thank goodness. And I bend over,
Grab
pick
it.
it up, hold it up like with like a got it.
Yeah. You see, she kind of gives you a little nod, and as you kind of exit again from her space, you all move back into the woods, walking onto the path here.
yeah. Well, I guess while we're sort of walking and stuff, I'll pull out the troll hair jar.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna like I don't know. Can I inspect it a little bit closer, see if there's anything else
where
peculiar
did you
about
get
it?
that? Never
Huh?
mind. I know you got that. So
Yeah, of course you do.
how many of us left things and how many of us stole things?
I think it
Put my
even
hand up.
distribution.
We got a 1-for-1, I think.
No, I also
Start holding
stole
up.
something.
Okay.
What is that?
So much for good manners.
Sort of looking at it a little bit more intently. It's like I think it's troll hair.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Troll hair. I don't know why I particularly decided to swipe this, but
I mean,
it was the most. I don't know, like it beckoned to me in some sort of strange way.
there's a chance that could be useful.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Um.
No, hang on. Before we talk about this any longer, what else do we have of hers?
Eric's like, I didn't take anything.
Good.
Once she
Good
hit
girl.
my spell book, I knew that I wasn't gonna try anything else, even though I wanted to. Thea, did you take anything?
No.
Okay.
So, great.
All right.
I didn't get a good look at it, but I swiped something out of a chest.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
We'll look at it in a second. But
all right.
I just sat my white ass down and listened.
you
See-
are very
see
white.
Aerith like,
Which-
eh.
Have you considered getting some sun?
I tell him that all the time. I say,
Deadly.
Dead. Oh no, you're right. My
What?
bad.
Don't want to push it.
Don't want to push it.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah. Autumn, you didn't take or leave anything, right?
Well,
That's
Anyway.
crazy. That's crazy.
Wait, right?
Bro is not reading the chat.
Shit. I'm not.
He doesn't have anything on him, bro. Leave him alone.
He's a goody two shoes.
Yeah,
All right,
He wouldn't take anything. It's fine.
you got troll hair. I've
Yeah,
got an
surely.
envelope. And I take my
Really,
back
really
on him.
quick. I'm just doubling check the wording here. That you
Yeah.
probably recall a little better.
Yeah.
After she said I don't want to read it anyway, she said I wonder like what they'll make of it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just making sure.
Yeah. I wonder what they'll do with it. Essentially. Yeah. What they'll make
Gotcha.
of it.
Okay. Gotcha. As long as I get the intention, that's all that matters. So
Yes. Not worried. Not potentially worried. Worried that it's
Yeah.
gone. Right.
yeah, I got all of it. I was just like, I cannot remember that one sentence.
Yeah. You.
I thought it was. I wonder if they will. But I wonder what they'll make of it. Makes more sense.
Yeah.
I didn't write anything down because I thought I got it all, but then, the Dread Warden can wait. Fucking totally makes me.
It always does. Yeah. You see Earth like, okay, right. So you took something,
That's everything, right? Just these two things.
and the troll hair. Okay. She's gonna take a look at the troll hair real fast. I guess it could be used as some sort of spell component.
That'd
Possibly.
be my guess.
I'm not sure. I'd have to see what spells. I mean, we're about to go to a wizard's tower
Is
anyway.
Giles wearing the necklace?
yeah.
Yeah, you have to wear it to use it. Yep.
I rolled a 2. I don't notice.
Okay, well, yes, we hit the
I'll produce the black envelope with a blue wax seal.
That's what you took?
I didn't. It wasn't like I looked at it and decided that'd be nice. There was a box.
I think that. I mean, that conversation only me and Aerith heard, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you think?
I
Why,
think
why did both of your faces do that
What?
at the same time?
What do you mean? Okay.
the-
Let him know more.
this thing I forgot was a sending stone,
Yeah, I saw it.
and
You
we
left your
we
pet rock.
eavesdropped,
okay.
and she mentioned a
Does she
letter was
know
gone.
that- Oh fuck!
She didn't seem to care though. She
Wait,
said she didn't want to read it anyways, which makes me concerned about opening it.
yeah, maybe I won't. But so we had dinner and we left, and then she was just like, "Let me open every drawer in my house and check that things aren't missing."
I mean, I kind of would.
Would
Not
you?
even gonna lie. I
I've been
mean,
to your
yeah,
house.
well,
I
I mean, listen.
You
let's say,
wouldn't
let's say,
notice
I mean,
anything was missing out of your
a couple of
cabinet.
things is like one. It was more like the letter's gone? Question mark. Like she, like I guess her snake friend told her, and also not exactly a big place to check.
That's
yeah,
fair.
that's true.
Wait, so the snake went and checked her stuff for her. That
Or
seems
was just
difficult
observing the
without
entire time. I'm
multiple
not sure.
thumbs. No, Theo definitely didn't see me steal this.
All right. Don't know, but I don't think it's gonna be a problem for us. At least the theft part. The letter might be, but also the very
Agreed.
end of that sending was really ominous. She mentioned someone called the Dread Warden.
Yeah, it said something about like they can wait or something. I don't know.
Demi
Which,
fully like walks away from the group, just like
More is
I don't know how to
throwing
describe
this
the
in
facial
like
expression.
offhand.
I don't know how to describe the facial expression, but it's like, oh my god, just eyes closed, like
which is
does a little
is-
circle, walks back to their. Okay. Not gonna lie, never been more scared for my life in my entirety that I've been alive, and I've met God.
well,
Did you?
oh from the witch.
One of them.
Oh right.
Oh,
the-
yeah, the
Witches?
dragon. That's right.
Fucking scary. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think there was a little. I'm so fucking curious. I know I was getting there with my questions.
Oh, my heart dropped, man.
If I didn't think she
Just-
could kill all of us, I would have kept asking him.
They're
Yeah.
so interesting. They're so interesting.
She
And you would like to ask questions, but you have to be fucking polite, or they will put a curse on you that will not break until they break it.
Their help doesn't come for free either.
yeah, she knew exactly how to deal with the wizard. Very quickly. I'm surprised that she didn't try to I'm surprised we're still here.
I want to like tap his head. Like, don't you got it up there? Do you really need the book? I don't really get how it works.
What? You see Aerith like, wait, well, yeah, yes, and
Probably study more.
no, more and stop. Yes and no. The book is a bit of a conduit for spells I cast. Sometimes yeah, you can memorize things like base spells, but
But
these
you
are
could
a
still
hard.
use like a wand or an orb or something instead of the book.
Yes, you could.
I'm
Gotcha.
surprised you still have your hands.
I think she was definitely toying with us in that, at least in that engagement.
I got to her. I'll take that as a W.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think we all did as best we could.
I
In
thought
all honesty.
I thought she was gonna rip Thea's head off for a moment over the
Oh,
food.
1000%.
Yeah, I had
One-
my hand on my gun when that happened.
Are you good, Thea?
Yeah, I just like it was gross. I was not eating that. I also don't like eating food from complete strangers who are
Yeah.
creepy witches. You
No,
know,
you
Yeah,
didn't-
that's
you
fair.
didn't-
That is fair.
I mean,
That is-
You didn't do anything wrong.
that
Fine.
literally could have been poison and like.
Well,
Well,
That's
it was,
my
first
fault.
of all, it was delicious.
You're right.
It was.
Giles cooked it. It could have been poison.
Yeah, that's why I took the first sip of it. If you guys like, I made sure that at least two of you had eyes on me if I collapsed. So
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
I
Thea,
still-
you were right. You're right.
yeah, no,
Mhm.
you're totally valid.
It's totally
honestly.
valid why you felt that way. But I will not
We were-
stand for the it was gross. Don't fucking yuck my yum, Thea.
Listen,
You see Aerith just like, here he goes. All right, well, let's.
It just ruins the atmosphere. It just
Hey, listen, on the bright side, I hope she overcomes whatever sort of thing that sort of made her like some sort of evil
Agoraphobia.
witch, and I just hope she like starts a restaurant and
Listen.
starts selling that. Because she'll make
Listen.
bank, like honestly. Let's be real here.
Which
like
is
if she opens a store called Witch's Soup, bro, I mean, like, come on.
Oh yeah.
But also-
That's gonna be like a yearly trip for me at this point if that becomes a thing. I'm not
But,
joking.
I mean, the witch's brewery is right there, but
But then it would be
she's a
like I would expect like beer.
yeah, you're right.
yeah.
I wonder if beer isn't that different from soup.
Okay,
What
I'm
do
not
you
gonna.
mean?
I'm not
Are
even
you
gonna. I'm not even
chewing-
going to unpack that. I'm
Yeah,
not even.
I'm-
Are you
I would love to
chewing
just
beer?
fade to black right here.
Yeah, you see Aerith. You see Aerith.
As we're
Aerith's like,
walking.
I can't. I have to disagree. And
I'm not unpacking it because they're right.
As you all move through the forest here.
It's the same as those soups that you just like leave on a pot for like a month.
Perpetual stew. I think that's what it's
Exactly, like
called.
those. I was gonna say the one other thing I was gonna note is that
Yeah.
for sure we're keeping watch tonight.
Oh,
It
yeah.
can't be loosey goosey like we were in the northern woods.
Nope, you cannot be. Yeah, as you guys continue to travel the rest of the way toward the Darkened Wood, you can see as you're moving, there is a shift in the woods here. The forest is a bit quieter as you're moving here. And you can see like a very like natural shift here. You can see in the distance the trees within kind of change. The wood on them much more dark brown. You can see the leaves are these vibrant kind of dark greens. You can see the thickness of the forest that you're about to make your way toward here is intense.
Would you say that our dinner was a short rest?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I would definitely say that.
bring up my channel ethereals and ether.
Definitely had a short
one
rest.
one other thing that gets mentioned, it's not like in that first conversation. It's probably sometime later, and it's not like an in character conversation that needs to have. But Demi does say like, I'm not opening the letter until we are somewhere safe and everyone like unanimous decision. We open it.
So yeah, I agree with that.
But where do we end up in the woods?
You make your way to the edge of where the woods seem to change.
Whoa.
And I'll move you there.
The woods, they're changing.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You can see that the woods
She
here
wasn't lying.
it's thick, and you can see you can't even see within like maybe like 10 feet into the woods before it's just like darkness, like just hazy darkness here. You can drag yourselves here, and this is where you can take your long rest. Just to be above table, the entrance to the Darkened Wood is before you. You can see right here. Sorry.
So
Go ahead.
are we getting to this delineation at a point in the day where it's like literally any travel forward would be in the pitch dark of night?
Yeah, I think you can see, yes, but you can also see there's a bit of like this hanging almost like haze and darkness stays on the trees, even though you can see the sun going down here, like, and the sun should be shining on these trees, but like, so you can only see like 10 feet from here, like you can only see that this bit of trees here.
Can I tell Willow to like go like just a step into the forest just to see if it's like if his light sort of emanates through it at all?
Yeah, sure. As Willow goes into the space here, the light does emanate from them.
Okay.
Lighting some of these trees here.
Does it just feel like Demi's never been in a rainforest, but does it just feel like from this point the woods grow so entangled and thick that no light makes it to the bottom?
Yes.
Or is there
And-
something
And much
like diminishing in the light quality?
it's a bit of both here, of like it's so thick here, and honestly you could see as people marked it on the map, they made the forest of just outside near the settlements of the elves a different delineation of color here, and that is by design by the map maker of the continent. You kind of peer forward here and see Willow shine in here, seeing that there's like change and shift here. And I think you also remember of like, oh, okay, this is why we couldn't have just flown the ship into the woods here. It would have been an impossible task finding a spot to land. Yeah, no clearings at all. It would have been truly an impossible task to find it.
I think seeing this, Demi is the one that says like, yeah, I mean, if we knew exactly where we were trying to get in the woods, we could have just like taken a rope down from the ship. But I mean,
Yeah.
how would you be able to tell from the air where anything under the tree level was? This is
I mean,
crazy. I didn't
also
think trees would do that.
Also, given that, if Amir is stating the truth, like, these are basically a type of wood where it's completely controlled, where it's all a little bit sort of magical in that regard. So, yeah, where we would be thinking of like, oh yeah, we're just dropping down into this, rope dropping down in, it could be something completely different. So, either way, I think we made the right decision. We're just gonna be a bit wary.
That's a great point. Counterpoint: literally all woods ever are magical, and you just don't know it.
I mean, true,
But not to
but
this level. I'll give you that.
counterpoint is that this wood is so much more magical than the other woods, to where people are sort of feared for this wood.
Even around here, you guys see that there's signs of camps that have camped here before. Like many people have like stopped here before making their trek into the woods here. I mean, from the High Mage Arthurxmedic saying that like you can't teleport to the tower. You have to make the trek So maybe people have teleported to just the edge of the woods here, but they have to make the rest of the journey on foot.
Yeah.
What? As we guys
Either
sit here,
way. Yeah.
you guys can take a long rest right here.
Demi walks over to the edge of the woods and stares as deep as they can, which is, about 20 feet before there's just like the amount of trees next to trees means that line of sight is not very far at all.
No.
And just sort of says to no one in particular, I kind of want to try and teleport in, but, I wouldn't make it very far. And I don't know if just doing that would spaghettify me. So,
Demi, stop your waffling about and help me put up this tent.
fuck you.
As we get a shot of you guys setting up camp here, what's the watch order look like for tonight here?
Here's my thought. I only need to sleep, kind of, and I don't really have to be asleep for it. Thea, I'm pretty sure you're the same. And there's like a turn to Morn, it's like, maybe not.
Shrugs.
Yeah, don't bother looking at me. I'm a fucking boring ass
You
human.
have to sleep, for sure. Aerith has to sleep, for sure.
Yeah.
On him, what's up with angels? Or ASMR? I'm gonna put you in the sleeper category.
I can take one of the watches, no problem.
I'll take last watch if that makes it easier for everyone.
Well, I
I'll
think
even
we
get
should,
breakfast
we
going.
should have two up at all times, but I think
that would
me and
be-
Thea can take more than one watch, is my point. Because we
Okay,
can
well,
sort of be on watch and be resting at the same time.
Well, I mean, if you think that's like the smart thing to do, well, yeah, go for it if you feel like you're capable. Yeah, that's fine.
A shrug.
the two of you want to do that? Well,
I'm not gonna volunteer you for it, but how you feeling, Thea?
And before she's
Fine.
piss maxing. Oh
I'm not
no.
pissing. I am gonna be right back in a minute though.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, what's the watch order for you?
What are your
guys here?
thoughts?
Did you want to take first watch with, second watch with Demi here, and then kind of rotate and do a
Can
second one?
I?
It'll be me and Giles, me and Morn, and then I don't know, Thea and Autumn, Thea and Aerith, something like that.
Yeah, maybe last.
Last
That's
two.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So Giles, Demi and Morin, Giles and Demi, Autumn with who?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Your choice, gamers.
How many
Well,
watches do we need? Well, we need 8 hours
Yeah, you do.
yeah. So that's
For-
4 watches.
for the sleepers.
So and then Giles, you're gonna do the last. Essentially, be
Yeah.
waking up the end. So it'll be.
Yeah.
I have it. Morn, Demi, Giles, Demi, Autumn, Thea, Aerith, Thea, Giles.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that'll do.
Okay.
I think that works out
We'll run it. We'll run it.
for
Screw it.
numbers of hours.
I mean, okay, I guess I have a question for you.
Yes.
Is What is the threshold for when I will gain exhaustion for not taking a full 8 hours?
Oh.
If I take 7? If I take 6? Like I still won't get the benefits of a long rest, but when do I take exhaustion?
You're elven by nature, yeah?
Originally.
Oh, true.
So I don't get those. I don't get those.
That's right. You still need at least, probably like that 6 to 8 hours. I would say.
Okay. Because I mechanically don't need a long rest at all.
For sure. Yeah.
I haven't spent anything.
Yeah.
And so if I can, take a couple hours sacrifice here, we probably only need 3 watches.
Okay, yeah. If you want to just take a bit of a sacrifice here, what I'll say is, you'll just give me a.
I could take a watch awake, and then I only need the 4 hours, and I can be sort of conscious during them.
Mhm.
So that's 2 watches on top of that. And I think they could do the same.
Yeah, I'll do my watch last.
Okay.
I'll sleep for 6. I'll wake up for the last 2.
Okay.
And that'll be good enough. Everyone will have their 8.
That sounds good. All right, so first watch. And that's going to be what? Demi and another person, yeah?
Giles, I think.
Demi and Giles here.
Yeah.
As kind of camp gets settled and you guys are here and you have a fire going. Did the 2 of you guys do anything here as there's like a stillness in the forest?
What's the temperature
Good
outside?
question.
Right now, as the night kind of settles here, it's probably about like 40 degrees or so.
Okay.
Just cold enough to where you might have to just maybe
Yeah.
not too cold, but just you're like
Yeah.
fire feels
Yeah,
nice.
I don't think I would have shedded any layers of clothing. But I'm sitting in front of the fire, like have a
Yeah.
log propped up or something, and I think Kettle's sort of like in a sleeping state next to me, and Willow's sort of playing with BB in the field somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down to the delegates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burn it up.
Run hot.
True.
So,
Hmm.
why'd you offer to cook and also eat food from a witch? Huh?
Well, I mean, I felt like, I don't know if it was my morbid curiosity, but during childhood, I always read these books where the witch is this bad person and gonna poison you and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I wanted to see that if that was actually true, kind of trial by fire type of thing. But also, it's one of those sort of situations where it's kind of I'm willing to take the gamble. Hey, who knows? Maybe this person is a little bit more, a kinder spirit than we ought to think.
I appreciate you including us in your camp.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. But hey, we're still fine. We're all good. And potentially we have a witch ally, which is sort of weird to think about, but either way.
I wouldn't call that an ally. I think we got out unscathed.
Yeah.
Unless you know something I don't.
Well, she did give me this. Sort of pull out the rose talisman around my neck.
Fully fall over backward.
Oh, what?
Scramble back up. Why was that not listed in the
Well,
fuck you.
because I
Fuck
I
you.
did.
Where did
I
you
did-
get that?
She gave it to me.
gave it.
Can you guys keep it down?
Sorry.
Sorry. Well, listen, like,
What do you mean
As
she
far-
gave it to you?
well, I wanted to go in, you know, just say thank you for everything and all that sort of stuff. And then I was like, hey, can I, like, also get the recipe to your stew? And she chuckled
Insane.
and was like, no, unfortunately I cannot.
Obviously.
I was like, damn. Well, I hope one day I'll be able to have it again. And then she was like, is it alright if I give you something? I was like, what does it entail? And she gave me, like, it was weird because, like, she, like, plucked, like, a purple rose from, like, her robe, and then when she sort of gave it to me, it sort of transformed. It was kind of wild, but, yeah, it's this talisman and stuff. It doesn't, like, it doesn't feel like there's anything negative attached to it. I mean, you can check it yourself if you wanna, but yeah, I don't know. I at least feel like we left things on a good note, you know.
Could
Demi does reach over to a bag and bring out a green stick of chalk and just like pinch a bit off the end and sprinkle it in the air, and take a really close look at this talisman. We use chalk mark on it.
Sure.
Yeah, I wanna appraise it really quickly.
Yeah, sure, we'll
That's
just-
fine by me. I mean, if you find anything like a bit suspicious about it, I'd be more than happy to hear that. So.
Yeah.
I feel like kind of the only two things in the list are like material and value in gold. But I guess I'm trying to sense if there's more to this object, like some connection beyond the object itself.
It would be hard to tell. From,
It would be hard to
from
tell.
this. Yeah. It seems like a mundane item.
I will continue concentrating on it for a minute, just to see if there's. It seems like a mundane item.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Huh. I don't understand how your brain works.
Yeah, I don't understand it either. But I guess you could sort of just call it all gut feelings, you know? Vibe checks.
Well, I'm glad you weren't wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I trust you.
Well, I trust you as well, Demi. I trust every one of us, you know? And I know a lot of you also put a lot of faith and trust into me too. And trust me, I'm not trying to get anyone into any severe danger. That's literally the last thing I'd ever want. And, you know, if by chance we are in some deep shit, well, I at least know that I can trust all of us to get out of it.
Hope so.
Well, I know so. We can definitely do that. Together as a team.
As we move further into the night, get to the next watch.
Do I have to roll anything? Do we see anything?
No.
It's
You
chill.
don't.
Damn.
Vibe's good.
Let's go.
Who's next? Autumn and someone else if they want to. Autumn, is there
Well,
any?
my
Sorry, go ahead.
What am I rolling for this?
Nothing unless you're looking for something in particular.
I'm trying to keep an eye out for danger.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
about it. Is there anything else you do on the watch besides just generally keeping a lookout here?
I mean, I think Autumn just kind of spends the time going over, like, you know, little spell rituals, you know, playing through things in his mind, looking around.
Yeah. Do you take your the black feather like out here while everyone's asleep?
Yeah.
Kind of have it in your hand here. Having Allium's feather in hand, feeling its weight. And going over your rituals here. Nothing of note happens during your watch. The forest is eerily quiet in this area. You hear the occasional, like, small animal kind of, you know, makes you kind of get on your hackles and kind of like think it's something, but then it's nothing. Kind of tuck the feather back and go to wake up the next people. I think this is what Thea and Barrett.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you go to wake them up, you can see her like, thanks, Hanum. Guess we'll take a watch. Anything happen?
You guys, you missed so much. There was a whole pack of boars. No, there's nothing was happening.
See Aerith kind of grab spell book. You see that they have like the kind of mantle, kind of like dark blue mantle that they had on, kind of like off. See their long kind of red hair and fins showing. They have just like a simple kind of shirt on. Oh, there's make sure to keep the fire going. Wait, do you have any? Huh. I know we haven't talked about, like, you cast spells and stuff, right, Thea?
Yeah.
Do you have anything for this? She like points to the fire, like, you have anything? Or no?
Let me check my spell book. No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Unless I'm.
Oh well, I'll just do it by hand. It's fine. She kind of like goes and just messes with it. I was wondering, like, you don't really have like a spell book like I do. You just kind of remember your spells, or?
Yeah, I just kind of note them down
Oh.
as I learn them.
Oh, okay. I never. As he kind of like finishes the fire, like. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Did you like go to school for that, or?
Not school. I had a teacher, but I didn't go to school.
Oh. Well, on Brawl?
Yeah.
Oh. You mind if I ask who, or is that like not like a? I'm sorry if I'm.
That is an excellent question. Great question, actually.
Just Jazz the play. Just Jazz.
I
no.
love that question. You know,
That's-
there are a lot of questions
Are
on
you?
this planet. There are so many variations of questions, and that one right there, that was a great question.
do you? So in this moment, I'm gonna ask you just above table. Do you know, or do you want to be deceptive to Aerith?
No, I would like to know.
Okay. You remember the juggler taught you, Kyria Even song.
That was it.
Yeah, Kyria Even song. But you know, if you want to lie to Aerith in this moment, like no one knows like any of that, right? You really kept that pretty
That's true.
on lock, yeah.
That is true.
It's like, oh, you know, I learned, you know, when I went to Spelljammer Academy on Toril, and then but I knew some things, like some just like innate things, just, you know, that my father taught me. But when I really studied, it was at Spelljammer Academy. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm prying. It's just like we haven't,
No,
I don't know, we
it's
haven't
fine.
like talked in a while, you know.
Can I let you in on a secret?
Okay, sure.
You know when I was working all the time?
Yeah.
That's where I was learning.
Oh. So with at the guild house?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Let me see some.
That's what I was doing.
See. You see her kind of like getting ready to probably like they did you like working there?
Yeah, I loved it.
I mean, I know they get into the, you know, the plays and take care of the stuff in the Great Market and Mokwe Plaza, but like they are also, I mean, aren't they kind of involved in like a lot of operations and stuff? Like Mokwe Plaza seems like, you know, a thriving kind of gambling place. I'm sure a lot of action probably happens there.
No, nothing like that.
Oh, okay, you can see that like Aerith kind of looks at that, looks towards you, kind of like, yeah, I think you would know that they would have some like small level of knowledge, like the Juggler's Folk gets into some things, hearing about their clashes with the Red Masks, and generally that they run things in the Great Market. But that's probably her base knowledge. She's like, okay, well, yeah, just, you know, I always wondered what you were doing while we,
Yep.
left Brawl. And, you know, we didn't really, I'm sorry if I didn't really, like, keep in touch with, you know.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, you can see that their yellow eyes kind of, like, look down toward the fire, like. So I just got kind of caught up in, you know, the SSA and everything, but
It
yeah.
happens. Life happens. It's okay.
Okay. You know, we're here for you. You know that, right? We got you.
Thank you.
No,
I really appreciate that.
I don't know what's going on, but you know, if you need anything, you know, just let me know.
Thank you.
As you guys kind of have this moment around the fire and kind of, where does Thea's kind of mind go to as, like, there's some talks about home. Who's the person that she thinks of when Aerith is mentioning kind of Brawl? Who's the first person that she thinks of?
Her family.
Hmm.
Instantly.
Yeah. It's gonna have a quiet moment here. It's kind of Aerith kind of just is looking out here. Think back to father. He's doing your mother. Belly. And Belly and Dogen, if they're okay, and your nephew. think it's been there the whole time, but it's one of those moments where you kind of thinking on it, they miss them. And you haven't been away from Brawl this long, if not ever. And this kind of you, as the watch finishes, and like your head's like, we waking up. Wait, were you gonna take a second watch here, or are we just gonna wake Morn up?
No, I'm not really tired. I can watch more.
Okay, well, I'll get Morn up then. Kind of gives you a nod and kind of shakes. You feel some soft like shake of you, Morn. Hey, it's your turn for watch. Yeah, don't. Did you sleep okay or what?
I'm fine. I'm up.
All right.
As he's just laying there.
Thea's gonna take another watch with you. So
Okay.
just be on the lookout. Yeah. Kind of just like holds, kind of keeps the hand on your chest for a little bit, kind of just like squeezes for a second, and then just lets it lay down.
I will get up and go join. Hello.
Hey.
What time is it?
I actually don't know.
Right now, it's probably it's like late middle of the night.
Jack's
possibly?
watch.
Check's watch. You guys have done a couple hours here, so probably it's like early morning. Now, like faint early morning, like 2 or 3.
Just taps the face. I keep forgetting I have this.
Yeah.
You see here, my brain. I wanted to look for something. Okay, I want to specifically watch for any fucking snakes in the grass.
There.
Bro has trauma from snakes after encountering them one time.
For real. Give me a.
Okay, my goat. You encounter a giant fucking cobra, and then see what happens.
Yeah, I did.
He's stared
Let's
it
be
down.
clear. I was trying to figure out how wide it was because in real life, snakes will only go after prey they can get in the widest bit of them, and that snake could eat all of us.
And I want to also be clear. I'm not only looking for a big snake.
Yeah.
I'm looking for any snake that looks like that color.
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check here.
Oh
no.
Natural one.
Natural 1.
Womp womp.
You look out. I think you're looking toward the direction of where you came. You look out as you kind of sit down next to the fire near Thea. Nothing like a white snake moving in the grass here. You sit down, which after that encounter, a lot of things going through your head right now. You're still worried that, the other shoe's gonna drop. And there's always another shoe.
So Thea,
Mhm.
you're kind of enthralled with the underground, right?
Sure.
You ever heard someone called the Dread Warden? I'm thinking maybe it's like a title of like some fucking
I'm not sure
Underlord
if that
boss.
rings a bell.
Hmm.
Why'd you ask?
Just Amir mentioned it. It doesn't sound great, so
Doesn't sound fantastic, no.
I was just curious.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure about what.
Sure you're just curious, or...
I was just curious if you'd heard. Definitely something I'm gonna be in the back of my brain thinking about, but
Are you worried it's gonna be around?
well, I just get the feeling we haven't seen the last of that witch.
Yeah, I think I agree.
If she's, buddies with the Dread Warden, then
I don't think.
it's not very likely that we'll encounter them in the same place, same time, but I'd prefer to have information before that happens, but what can you do?
Yeah, I'm definitely anticipating it.
Think
Go ahead.
looking at my stuff, I don't have what I needed. Never mind.
Okay. As the night, or as the early morning progresses here, you guys kind of finish the watch and you go to wake Giles up here. Morn, do you stay up to cover as well, or do you lay back down?
This would be like watch 5.
Oh yeah. So this would be
Why
this
would
would.
you be waking Giles again?
Oh, I forgot. You can go and Giles at the same time. Yeah. So this is the last one here as the sun kind of slowly creeps up into the sky. As you wake everyone up here.
Yeah, you guys wake up to like a fucking bacon crackling on the fire as I'm cooking breakfast.
See, you kind of see Aerith like,
Ooh, like fucking Gal's rubbing his hands together, like, ooh, baby. All right. Now I'm ready to take on the day.
that's all it takes. You see Aerith kind of puts a hand through her red hair, like, see kind of the blue scales on her skin, like, okay, all right. She kind of grabs that kind of white mantle again, kind of puts the hood down a little bit. Autumn, you up? Oh, never. Let me see if I can get him.
Someone's a bit of a sleepyhead.
Zaya's just gonna go up to Giles for a second.
Oh,
Hello.
Thea, what's up?
Hi. Could I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Well, so when I was, doing my watch with Morn last night,
Yeah.
well, we were kind of talking about, the witch and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know, what's making you trust her?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. Right.
Interesting.
But I'm more so at least. I want to at least give her enough sort of info and help before she ends up sort of going a bit psycho. And if not, if she never does does that last thing, then at least, we are at least on good terms with this person. So
Yes?
I mean, because it's like, if you think about it, right? If we're all understanding of each other and we're all sort of acting pleasantries towards one another, right? And making sure everyone's understood, then there's no reason for any one of us to sort of start butting at each other's necks. I mean, to be fair, we walked into her home. She has every right to be upset with us, you know, if you think about it. So
Well, yeah, but just like, do not. I don't know. I feel like you give someone enough information and they can use it all against you. You know.
yeah, I get that. I get that. But I mean, at least for the time being, we haven't really dished out any sort of sensitive information to her, right? And
Well,
she
I
hasn't
know,
done the
but
same.
Only all of our names.
yeah, our names, our faces, you know, where we're going, what we're doing. Like,
Well,
does that not worry you?
we haven't said exactly what we're doing, why we're going into the Dark Wood. You know, we're
Well, I
going
mean,
into the
she
Dark
still
Wood, but
knows
we
where
don't
we're
say why.
going.
I mean, true. That's true. But I mean, either way, at least from I don't know. Like, have you heard what Morin and Aerith sort of heard over the Sending Stone?
I don't think so.
Well, basically, they sort of left a sending. Morin left a Sending Stone underneath the table, and she was more concerned. Like the first words uttered out of her mouth were that, you know, the letter is gone that Demi stole, and she seems to be unbothered that the letter is gone for that matter. And if anything, she sort of concluded with saying it's like, you know, just to not worry about the Dread Warden. So, or let the
Oh
Dread
yeah, I
Warden take care
mean,
of him.
every villain in a movie will say, "Don't worry about this thing," and then
what?
subsequently, this thing's gonna come and kill you
A
3
tree
minutes
falls on
later.
Dave.
Your nose is bleeding.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn, has anyone
That's
got
a,
tissue?
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Thanks.
Listen, either way, we're not worried about her right now. Like, that sort of is all not a concern at the moment. I think, if anything, let's just try to focus on finding Aerith's dad, and, you know, we'll try to see if, like, you know, are we being tracked by her somehow. We need to go to, like, another sort of higher wizard or something to sort of get us checked out, or whatever the case may be.
If she's
But
tracking us, it's the necklace.
yeah, I'm I'm withholding that for right now above table.
okay.
I say that out loud anyway. I
Yeah.
don't point at you. I don't say what necklace. Just
What? Yeah, it's like,
Oh.
Autumn, get up. And, is everybody good? Make our trek into this woods.
Yeah.
Either way, I start
coffee.
like
Mm.
either way, Thea, like, yeah, we'll worry about it when we have to worry about it, and we'll of course be prepared for when that time comes.
I
But
mean,
for
I
now,
guess, but I just like, I don't know. Don't you
no,
feel like
I
we
get it.
kind of walked into it?
I mean, well, we did walk into
Oh.
her home,
Yeah, fair enough.
but I mean, I'm like, there are of course uncertainties, right? We're not knowledgeable enough, really, to sort of fully understand everyone's true intentions and things, right? It's of course, you know, all right to be cautious and to sort of wade through things carefully, but at the same time, right? It's also like, you know, you should sort of be able to, like, offer the opposite side of the coin in case those sort of cautions don't really become true at all. But either way, I still have my guard high as hell. Yeah, I may have perceived that. It's like, oh, guys, don't worry. This lady's nice. It's like, no, I'm still sussed out.
Mhm.
1000%.
The only thing to keep in mind, Giles, is just a witch's help is not free.
Of course.
Yeah.
As with everything.
And it's not just the fucking necklace. She also fed us.
She
Yeah.
did feed us. Wait.
Not poison, but
It wasn't
could be a
poison,
quest.
but yeah. So who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to go along with it, but there's too much we
Yeah.
don't know about her.
Exactly. And that's what we're doing right now. We just have to put a smile on our face and be polite for the time
Yeah.
being.
Not
Just
to be rude, but do you
nonsense.
not feel a bit naive saying that?
I mean,
You see Earth like kind of shake her
Morn's-
head like, here we go.
The edge of the corners of Morn's lips are like twitching, trying not to smile.
Yeah, Earth kind of just like shakes her head like, Autumn, you good?
Your bacon's gonna burn
Yeah.
if you don't come get it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Icewind Dale bacon.
Yeah. Oh,
How
you
did
got
it go from chilly last night to hot as fuck this morning?
you got bacon? You got bacon from Iceland?
Shrugs. Welcome to
you-
the South.
Yeah, true.
Oh, it's so. Ugh.
listen, to answer your question, Thea,
It's just the ration is Icewind Dale bacon.
Oh, okay.
I understand why you perceive that like this is a bit of a naive statement saying that. I don't think I'm being naive. I think it's just more so a case of just being
Yeah.
like
Excuse me.
sort of cautious, but not outwardly, to where
How?
you know it. Well, what,
pronounced-
what are your concerns?
It's pronounced
Well, it's
Maeve,
just like, how
anyways.
can you say that you're being cautious if you're walking into a witch's hut, getting dinner, everything's hunky dory? Hey, this is who we are. We're going into these deep dark woods.
Well, I mean,
Don't follow
to be
us.
fair,
We
I
don't need your help.
I wasn't the one that sort of decided to go into the
I'm
into
not
the
saying
cave. To
it
be
was
fair,
you. I'm just saying, like, you kind of.
I remember it was Giles leading the charge.
Definitely
Hey.
Giles.
I'm gonna kick both of your shins right now.
I mean,
I dodged.
But listen,
I say uncanny dodge, but you hit me.
yeah, true.
Just out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, I dodged.
Listen.
Ow.
I don't know how powerful a witch she was, right?
I mean,
Like-
she's a witch. That's
Well,
your
yeah,
answer.
and she has a snake, right? Like,
Yeah, that's your
do you-
answer.
Well, yeah, and like, all right, it's either we would have fought her in her home, where we're completely sort of just out of our wheelhouse, or it's like, all right, we play nice, and when, like, if she does want to sort of engage in combat with us, we'll at least be in a better position.
Well, we could have just avoided it all completely.
That would have been nice.
That would
We
have been
didn't
nice.
do that.
yeah,
Listen,
did not do that.
We knew there was a snake. We didn't know there was a witch.
yeah, that's fair.
If we knew there was a witch, the loot would have been way less alluring.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's all
GM.
Giles' fault.
You see
Thanks.
Do I think
Thanks,
that was the
guys.
hag?
Yeah, that's where my question was leading. My questions were leading
What's up?
in that direction.
Do I think that was a hag?
You would have known there would have been different signs there. It's a hag.
Next
I
best thing.
I gathered from the questioning that they weren't. I feel like they would have been way more eager for us to fucking need their help.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would have to get a pact from you. She's
Definitely next best thing though.
still quite dangerous, but not as like. She would have, if there was a hag, they might have insisted for you to make bargains, right?
Well, and above tail, that's why I, at that exact moment where she was like, "I would love to help you," I fucking interrupted with an off-topic question. I was like, "I do not."
I caught that.
I was like, "I do not want your help."
I
Hey,
caught that.
you know, sometimes
I was being so cautious.
you gotta just ask. What do you guys do here? Grady, do we have you?
I give
yeah.
Autumn the
Okay,
extra
cool.
bacon that was gonna burn, and I
Okay.
turn over to Giles and say, "I don't serve cold food."
What's the problem? What the hell's the problem?
You're taking too long, man.
You see Aerith like, get BB and Kettle, and you see Willow
They
kind
don't
of like,
eat.
I'm just saying, just get them. Oh, goodness. You see Willow kind of like floating around in the area, kind of like,
Listen, all I'm saying, I don't want to waste a single speck of sunlight. And I point over to the fucking woods when we're going in there.
pan. It's a full pan over. Just truly no ray of sunshine is like piercing through
Yeah,
the
I don't
woods
think
there.
we're wasting daylight. Let's
Only
be
only
honest.
only
Yeah.
like the faint rays of sunshine. You can see like a glint of light come through.
Yeah, sure, but think about how dark it's going to be when it's not shadows that we're walking through. It's just a fucking void.
I mean,
That's
fair.
hey, some of you guys already have dark vision.
Hey,
Those ones can lead the charge, all right?
I mean, kinda.
okay.
Don't really get to make the most of it. It looks like it's so fucking like dense.
Yeah. Well,
You can still
when-
see, but I mean,
when you guys are finished with
We're
breakfast,
doing
I guess-
torches, or
Did you?
Well,
did
I'd prefer not to. It's already almost. It's right on the line between muggy and kind of nice, but still
Yeah,
hot.
I wouldn't. What were you thinking, Morn?
well, I was above table. I was going to ask, did Willow shine a light when they tested? I can't
oh yeah,
remember.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
they shined a bit of a light in there, emanating from themselves.
It was not crazy bright though.
No,
I
no,
think
no.
if we just
well, it's just enough to where you could sort of see like a little bit in front of you.
Footing.
It's like 10
Exactly.
feet, 10 feet
Yeah.
range.
Exactly. You can see footing. You guys won't. Surely you won't fall or anything here. You'll be able to
Oh.
mind your footsteps.
I think I'll take the lead, and then either you or Thea, as I point to Demi,
Mhm.
take up the back. I think we want dark vision
I'll-
on both sides.
I'll be in the back. I've still got scapegoats though, so probably them in the middle.
I was thinking Giles in the middle as well, just for the light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And then just
Okay.
Thea on him, sandwiching that.
All right, so it's Morn.
Man, this
I'll
place
sort
is
of-
big as fuck.
I'll sort of interject as well. It's like, do you guys want me to switch Kettle's mode as well? He's still set on pack tactics mode.
From what to what?
For what's that?
I mean-
First of all, what?
I mean, I can switch him to have a sort of charge augment or a leaping augment. Leaping is sort of self-explanatory.
Can you
Charge
say
is
that again in
basically
English, please?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely- it's something where it's like,
Okay, nerd. Can you say that in English?
okay. Either I make Kettle go electricy taser bite. I make him become an Olympic gold medalist jumper, or
a Pitts
I have
athlete.
him have a
Pitts
buff when he's
athlete.
hanging out with
Your
us.
nose is bleeding like crazy.
A Pitts athlete is what you would say in world.
Pitts athlete. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I think that
Fuck
realistically,
is a taser?
again, it's so dense. I don't know how useful rushing is going to be, and I don't know how useful jumping is going to be.
yeah.
All right. I'll
I would-
leave him
if-
on
That's
pack
my
tactics.
that's my guess. We can always adjust if we get 50 minutes in and we're like, never mind.
Yeah, I'd rather he stick close.
Can
Let's
I
just
Yeah.
keep an
Okay.
eye out as we're going for like running water, because I haven't showered in 3 days. Unless,
Yeah, you stink.
Aerith, you do too.
Well, we didn't. We
You're a
have
wizard,
in
right?
us. Yes, I am.
Do you have prestidigitation? One of the great things about roommating with a wizard in colleges was we would have late nights, and then we'd either have morning sex or a hangover recovery, and then just magic showers over breakfast before sprinting off to make first lecture.
You see, they go.
Well,
Goodness gracious.
silly.
You see, they move their hand over you, and you see this prestidigitation be cast on you.
I love you.
Anyway, would you mind if I also sort of try something before we step in?
Sure. Again, for your GM, the marching order again, it's Morn, Thea, Giles, Autumn.
Yes.
Heath.
Yeah, guys on him, Demi, and then
Demi.
probably Aerith in the middle as well. Keep the wizards in the center.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right.
Okay. Good.
I'm going to end up directing BB to I guess a very dense part of brush of the forest.
Yeah.
Like how like lush is the forest? Is it like a lot of greenery, or is it like,
Oh,
you
yes.
know, there's like a lot of like dead
There's a lot of greenery, but you know, on the floor itself, you can see a bit of like, you know, this is a thriving ecosystem here. So there's a bit of like dead, fallen trees and dead things here as well, some sticks. And
Okay.
Stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of command BB to go up to like the edge of the forest and use flamethrower.
What?
Switch him to flamethrower.
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to sort of see. I'm just sort of doing this just to see
I
what
need you to
effect
roll.
the forest does.
I need you to roll me. What is the damage dice on the flamethrower?
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
2d8. Okay, so
30-foot
give
cone.
me 2d8.
You don't want to back up some?
Yeah, I mean, back up enough. You know, we're out of danger, and BB's just doing the Lord's work.
Give me the 2d8 fire damage if you would.
All right.
13. As you blow out the flamethrower from BB, the under kind of brush here does catch fire here, slowly here.
The fuck are you doing?
You can see it's like starts kicking up a little bit. There's a little bit of smoke here. You guys all saw BB just turn nozzle forward, just spray a fire out from the nozzle. The fire is it's like section here is slowly catching fire and smoking. What do you do?
Is it
Throw
I'm
dirt
assuming
at it.
I'm assuming it still is completely hazy and stuff. It did not make traversing through, like, if we were to traverse through that area, it would not have been easier.
Oh no.
It would have been made
You're
easy.
catching just the under kind of brush of things here. Still, the
Gotcha.
trees are very close here. There's still like you essentially made it like harder to get through a bit. Here is because like the fire is kind of, you see it starts to spread a little bit here. Slowly. You said, Demi, you're kind of trying to put some dirt on it real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put some dirt on it. It goes out a little bit. Another.
I'm like, God damn it! I walk over and dump one of my water skins.
Yeah, just poof, and get that, and like the smoke kind of just.
Well, it was half empty. I had to put out the other fire, but
Giles is just shaking his head. It's like, you guys realize this foliage is like lush enough to where it would have like went out automatically. You guys didn't have to do that.
No, dumbass.
Did you guys
what a
know that
forest
this
fire is?
foliage was actually
Yeah. He's like, yeah, Eris like,
When
like,
the entire Darkened
What
Wood
Thea
is on
said.
fire
Truly what
because
Thea
of
said.
you, I will be turning you over to the authorities, who is probably God.
I mean,
like
listen.
here's
Giles,
the thing:
Giles
if you
is
were
gonna...
wrong and we go an hour into the forest, and then behind us there's a fire, and there's nowhere to go in this dense ass wood, I'm breaking your
No
leg and
running.
leaving you behind.
I'm breaking the other one.
you see that as you guys get all packed up, we get the panning shot of
Alright.
you all.
So instead, I put out the fire. So
Yeah, just we get the shot of Morn putting out the fire as we like pan out from the group.
I go
Pax
over to BB.
getting ready. Oh, you go over to BB, yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me in there, but don't fucking do that again.
You see BB.
If he tells you to, don't listen.
BB sort of like turns and looks And you just see like the sort of pilot light just
I lick my fingers and
just,
put out the pilot
just
light.
no, it goes out automatically. Just like and he
as
waddles back over to Giles.
as you guys kind of get prepared, we Pax on marching order here. Morin, you're the first one to head into the Darken Wood. That's where we're going to take a break as we prepare for the dungeon. Excited to see what you guys
For the
do.
what?
The
You fans?
Huh? It's dungeon time, gamers.
The dungeon?
We will be back. See you in 10. Are we all back? We all good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to move you guys over.
Don't. Damn it. Well, Aerith's over there. I know where to put myself.
Yep. Look at me.
I'm in the front.
There you go. Marching order here. Aerith somewhere right here. Just right in this corner here. And I opted to not do dark map. You guys know it's dark in here.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's shadowy.
Yeah. As you guys, it takes a little bit here. A bit of like a 20-minute walk till you get to this space where there's trees and things around you, but somewhat of a clearing here. As you turn the corner more and you see a little bit of water collected in an area, deep tree roots circling it. Bits of stone structures, like stairs or like something. Like maybe there was a ruin here once, but that's kind of all you see in the distance. Actually, give me a perception check since you're the first one to turn the corner here, break through the woods. You got that?
Tell you the what as we turn the corner here?
Give me a perception check, sorry. My bad.
Perception, sorry.
Yeah.
You're good.
The first one here. Perception check from you as you kind of break through.
That's better than a natural one.
Let's go.
23.
23. As you look, in this huge...
Rogue said hey like it was bad roll.
Yeah. Because I
can't
said
give
hey.
you anything on that.
It's hey because I get to read something. I get to read.
Like, it was the hey of like I want to tell you something, but you rolled bad. So
No. It's the hey that I have to read.
Best I got is it's dark in here.
I gotta read a spiel, essentially. Near the back of this middle area, there's a small stone structure. And as you look closer, you see that there is what looks like two slits carved in it from here. Like you see that from here. But what strikes you as the thing that where you guys go do first is that below the structure there is a white glowing thing. And from here, it seems like it's about like 30 centimeters or like 12 inches. It's on like a pedestal. Yeah, it's over in this area here.
You zoom out. Okay. I see.
Why is the map so wide?
I just play so zoomed in. I understand though. GM moment. You're zoomed out. Okay.
Yeah, but you guys have free movement here. But yeah, you look over to the structure and it's like...
I'll mention. I'll for sure pass that along of seeing this structure, but more so the light, the glowing
yes, that
something.
That is the thing that catches your eye first. You're like, wait, what? Like a white
Right or
light.
left?
What's up?
I'm asking one.
Oh,
I didn't hear what you said.
Right or left?
To your right, but straight ahead from here along the path.
and what I will say, Morn, from here, and you can see the back chamber. At the back of the chamber, where that pedestal is, from behind it, you see that there is denser than even like what you guys went through, forest blocking that path there. Insanely dense forest.
Forest just keeps getting denser and denser.
Like it would be impossible to try to go through on foot, essentially.
Amir said that it's magically made this way. Like it's intentional that it's so dense. So if that's the case, I feel like whatever's in like the densest part of the wood is what people don't want you to find.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
Lead on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like another path off here to my left, but I'm gonna move forward towards the light.
Sure. You guys can move through this area here. But I'll say it's like all this is thick roots. And as you get closer, Morin, okay, we got a 23. As you get closer and like walk toward the this kind of
It's like a bridge thing.
stone bridge. Yeah, exactly. You walk toward a stone bridge. There's no like like rope or railings. This is just like a
Yeah.
formation.
I was gonna say I want to like test it. I want to like step carefully,
Yeah, sure.
make sure no stones are loose.
Okay, you take a step on it and kind of make sure. It seems like it's fairly solid. Like this is, this is carved and built here ages ago. Like this is solid stuff.
The bridge seems
As
to
we're
be good.
walking up, just sort of lean over to Thea. So we lie in the Aerith now?
Huh?
Just like about whether the jugglers get in on the gambling and the crime and the whatnot.
How do you know I had a conversation with Aerith about that?
Because I don't actually fall asleep ever.
Okay, well, it's rude to eavesdrop.
It wasn't intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Just thought it was interesting.
Well, it was a secret. So it better stay that way.
Not much a secret when you can just grab it out of our heads, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I walk on ahead.
As you move further, you guess every movement. So if you guys, Aerith's just gonna follow across the bridge. Actually, what was the marching order? It was Giles to take
I
the.
don't know if everyone's following me. There's a lot to explore here. But
There is. Aerith will kind of go toward the water here.
I was interested in the pool. I was interested in what the fucking staircase leads to. I'm getting answers.
You find the answers. Yeah. As you get closer, Morn, no perception check needed here. You're getting close to the structure that's like right here, and as you look and turn the corner, you see this thick. These right here, these insanely thick roots here that are impossible to traverse here. And as you look toward the north, again, it's dense forest, impossible to trek through here as you kind of take a cursory look at it. But in front of you is the stone structure. It's about maybe 30 more feet here, and as you step up to it, it becomes in clear view. Stone structure, probably about like 5 feet tall. Underneath it is like a bit of almost shaped like a fountain per se. You can see that underneath there's like that pedestal, right, where there's something there. The thing you saw glowing, it's a rod. Oh. Glowing white rod. Like I said, 30 centimeters, 12 inches, right? On this pedestal. On this stone structure, you saw the 2 slits here. There's all these like runic carvings on this stone structure as well. What do you do?
What you got?
Fucking rod.
Huh?
It's a big white rod. I'm gonna take out my dagger. I want to just like kind of tap the rod to make sure nothing happens.
You tap it. Nothing really happens. Kind of just still glowing there. Not pulsing. It's just like a steady glow. Everyone else, you're just exploring the area here. And Autumn, if you would drag yourself out here. I don't see you here. Unless I'm blind. That's where you are?
Still, I'm still muted. I was asking. I'm sorry. Was that where the ping was? Talking to myself.
Nope. That it wasn't where the ping was, but you can be anywhere else. You have free movement to like, excuse me, sorry, to move in this area. Yeah, sure.
To the group.
Okay. As you
Jimmy decides not to make a joke about White Rod and walks over to Aerith.
she kind of moved towards the water, kind of, sees it's clear. Kind of puts her hand in a little bit, like it's fresh. Thea, do you move further into the chamber? Like I said, you can move your token anywhere you please. Thea?
I cannot do that because my tab crashed.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I can't do shit.
Alright, so we'll hold for 1 second here. Giles, if you would just chill there for a moment.
He can't chill. He's been bouncing around the entire map for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, but
Sure.
check
I'm
this out.
looking.
You're fine.
Zooming.
We're
He's got
so
the
bad.
zoom.
Thea, if you would just you move further into the chamber. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna. That's up here or over here?
Yeah,
Just-
anywhere.
Anywhere,
Oh, wait a
not on the
minute.
left side of the screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're big chilling. All right. More. You tap it with your. You tap it with your.
asking?
Hey, you tap it with your dagger here.
Just make sure there's no reaction.
No reaction from it.
Just kind of
Light work,
side
no
eye
reaction.
Giles. Dagger away, maintaining eye contact, and just grab the rod, still looking at him.
As soon as you grab the rod, there is a pulse of that white light. It echoes from the rod and pours out, hitting all the trees and everything within the area. And you can get the feeling like a shift in the woods itself. The item that you've picked up is called the Moonlight Club. As you have it in your hand and you see that pulse go through the woods, what is revealed to you and your comrades is within this pulse, everyone has been given the sight to see beings of spirit. In that moment, what you see next to you, Autumn, woken up by the pulse, creatures made of plant life, surprised but shaken awake from this, seeming like angry to be forced out of their slumber. Oops.
That was probably nothing, right?
Giles! I shout, knowing no one else can see what happened.
Wait, so hold on. So all of us in our party can see these beings now when
Yes.
Morn touched the club? Okay.
Yes.
Do our eyes look any different?
There's a moment. Do you look at Morn?
Yeah.
I would keep an eye contact. Like
Yeah.
that, too.
Morn's eyes have this faint bit of like, usually, he is astral elf, lineage. So you can see always a bit of small light in his eyes, but this time it's a pure, like, white moonlight for it lingers there for a moment, and like then it's like seeing an animal's eyes. If you flash a flashlight in their eyes in the darkness, you see that for a moment in Morn's eyes. You turn over to see this creature here, and in front of you on him, one is here as well. You see that they're surprised and shook by you and like angry that they're awakened, but they're drawn toward the light of the rod that is within Morn's hand as well. I'm going to need all of you guys to give me initiative as these beings reach for you all.
Question as well.
I'm gonna.
Sure.
Do my constructs are they able to see these
Are they
spiritual
able to
beings?
see
as well?
them? Interesting. They are kind of an extension of... In this moment, I'll just rule that they are an extension of you here. Willow, for sure, can see them.
Yeah.
Because of what they are. I think as
so
you...
Willow had the ability to see them before
no. Like...
Morn picked up the rod, or
No.
just in general?
Just in general, right?
Oh, okay.
I'll just offer up that in the Arliss dungeon, when we had to do the true sight puzzle,
Yeah.
we were able to rule it that just by fucking above table communication we did it, but like
Yeah.
Okay.
able to guide and direct companions accurately with
exactly.
what you can see.
Exactly. You're going to give them give them
Gotcha.
commands anyway. So yeah, we'll say like that as well. I'm going to do... just everyone give me initiative here. I'm going to roll for Aerith real fast.
Everyone roll below 12.
All right.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
I was 11 on the die.
Nice.
Okay, Ian, you literally had one job.
What do you mean?
All right, and I'm going to do something...
All you had to do was roll above 12.
Hey, I'll
Wait,
trade.
that's a bingo. Wait, that's a bingo space. You rolled over 10. That's terrible news.
It is, and luckily I have it, and I'm exactly where I was last week, where I have one space left to bingo, and the likelihood of me getting that space is very unlikely.
Same.
Based.
So if you could see what I'm looking at.
I'm going to do something that they're going to be doing in
Yeah,
the new
I was
player's
over by
handbook.
Aerith. She just told me that the water was fresh. And I was trying to figure out if this water is like a spring or if there was a little rivulet of something
It's just a high
feeding
beast.
into this little pond. And then there was a pulse of light and one of the trees shook awake. And I turned to Aerith and was like, this is fine, right? And I see the little eye shine disappearing. Nope, okay.
All right. It's going to be Aerith's turn. They are going to kind of take a step back here, and they do it. They're going to cast Mage Armor on themselves, and that's going to be their turn. Always got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, you're up. Morn, you're on deck.
That's it, just mage armor?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
you rogue.
fine.
Spooky in action.
Hey, bud. Are you a mean kind of plant or what? I'm just gonna like pat it on the head.
A word?
Yep.
Sure, yeah. You see it, as you try to pat it on the head, it kind of reels back from your hand here, a little defensively. You think it might try and strike at you. What do you do?
Okay. That's fine. Be chill. I will take a step back.
Okay.
Does it strike at me?
A 7 does not hit you.
But it does strike at me.
Yes, it does.
All right, buddy. We were gonna be cool. I want to try and dump him into the pool.
Okay.
Let's just make this an unarmed strike. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I want to try and shove him in the pool.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus strength. Says the DC.
Yeah, 12?
Okay. $13 on the strength save. You're unable to push them. Anything else for your turn?
Let's see, there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Alright.
Bonus action defensive drive.
Okay, Morn, it is your turn. Thea, you're on deck.
Okay. I said, yeah, this whole area is dark as fuck. I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Makes sense to me.
For what's my stealth at 19?
Yep.
On the die.
Successfully hidden.
Will put the ninja on me, and yeah, after the pulse of light comes out and all the trees kind of shake, or these plants kind of shake awake, I just immediately drop the staff or the rod where
Yeah.
on the ground here, and
Yeah.
just to kind of walk over to these shadows and crouch down. And from here, I guess I will. Yeah, I mean, above table, I know I have to kill these guys. In character, I don't. I'm gonna hold my action to shoot whichever
Sorry.
plant I see attack next
Yeah, sure.
within my range.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thea,
Thea's got hay fever.
it's your, the plants, there's the pollen. The pollen shook from them. Thea, it is your turn. Right next to
Just allergic
Autumn.
to light, bro. She's from the UK. But they don't get the sun like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
True.
Right next
Light
to
work.
right next to Autumn, a creature has appeared. What do you do?
Can I just like investigate it or something?
Sure. What are you looking for here? Because it may not be an investigation
know.
check. What are you looking at?
Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do with it.
Well,
The DM
okay.
misunderstood. She wants to investigate.
Tell
Tell her
her
to investigate.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
wanna
exactly.
fucking-
Well, before you is a
Right.
creature made of kind of plants and thorns, and it has these multiple kind of eyes. It's a strange looking creature. What but it's right in front of Autumn, and you can see it's. I would say that you can tell from its body language it's quite angry that it's been shaken by something. It's going to strike out at Autumn. You know that. You know that for sure.
Our sacred flame on it.
Yeah, sure. Right, DC 13 dexterity. Okay. All right. That is a fail. Taking 2 points of radiant damage. You see it kind of, you strike it and it kind of reels back a little bit here. Anything else for your turn, Thea?
No.
Okay. All right. It is going to be all of their turn. This one here is going to strike at the Scapegoat. Bite it for a 10 to hit.
Tend to hit what?
Your Scapegoat.
10 misses.
All right, Morin, your reaction triggers. You can shoot at this one. The first one
The
to act.
Scapegoat one.
Yeah.
Okay.
First one to act was your trigger, so yeah.
All right. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Nice. D10. And just above table, I do have to BRB after this.
Sure, go ahead.
I'll have to take care of something.
No problem.
Just let me know if I get hit.
Yeah.
4 damage plus 4, 8 sneak attack time. I'm still on 2d6.
Did we say that?
Oh, wait, I have advantage here because I'm hiding.
You have advantage. Yeah, you don't have to worry about sneak attack. I don't think you
Let me
would
just-
get it with BB and the Scapegoat though, because it's to be a player.
Well, because I have advantage.
Yeah,
so
but
I
you have
it.
advantage, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the 14 or the 15 was the better roll. No, nat 20.
Sick.
Just had to double check, and then so a total of 13 damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Oh, jeez.
I rolled really
Alright.
bad. Still good, but I rolled really bad.
Still pretty good.
Better than nothing.
Still.
Let's put a pin in whether or not BB and Scapegoat count for allies.
For sneak attack,
We'll talk about it later.
Thorny one is going to attack here for you on a 20 to hit. 8 points of piercing damage to you on him as it reaches and bites your arm. This one to the north here is going to move. It's 30. Oop. This one here is going. Alright. Sorry about that. This one here is going to move toward you, Demi. Attack here for a 7, so it's not going to do it. So to the north here. It's going to move this one toward near where the pedestal is, right here. Oop. And that is going to be all of our homies' turn. Autumn, it is your turn. Giles, you're on deck.
Here.
Alright. Ooh. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how many uses of something I have.
What are you looking at?
Is my invoke duplicity, is that once per long rest, short rest kind of thing, or is that just a spell?
It's a use of your channel divinity, which I think is 2 per long rest at this level?
It is yes. I'll look into that, but yeah, you could use it. Just give me a moment. Continue your thought.
Let's see. So that's an action. You know what? I'm actually not gonna do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. He's not gonna do that.
A word.
I'm gonna instead. Ooh, I'm gonna check. This is creature. Okay, it's a creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast blindness on it.
Sure.
You can go for the blindness piece of it.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
14.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Fails to save. Which one are we doing? Blindness, right?
Yeah, the one right in front of me.
Okay. All right. All right.
And... I think I can. No, that's an action. I'll just move. I'll just move away from him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Giles, it is your turn. Give me your on deck.
Okay. I'm going to first have BB move over here. Then I'm going to have him cast Flamethrower to where it basically gets both of them.
It's a 30-foot cone, right?
30-foot cone.
Let me see it again. One sec.
Yep.
Pop the skill out for me. So I can remember what it is.
Aye, Captain.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. All right. First one close. And they add 1 to this.
38.
That's a natural 1. All right. Second one. Second one is going to be a success for dirty 20. Okay. First one. Phoebe kind of lets out this spray of flame here. Okay. And this one here is going to take half as much. And a successful save. Okay. This is not looking too good. Alright. That's your bonus action.
I'm going to. Yes, I'm going to then shoot my musket at this one.
Okay. That's gonna not do it.
Oh, oh no.
Unfortunate.
Alright. And then I'm at least going to command Kettle to come up next to this guy. No, sorry. We're gonna go up next to this. Now, what am I doing? God damn it. Going up to this guy. There.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright,
Yeah,
alright.
that concludes my turn.
That is going to be Aerith's turn. Aerith is quite close here. Just gonna back up here and do an arcane burst onto the one that's close. For 19 to hit. Fine. Okay, this one has not been hit yet. Okay, that's going to be her turn. Dimmy, it is your turn. With Morn on deck.
This thing comes over and snaps at me. Like, hey, I didn't do anything to you. Is this appropriate behavior for a plant? Think about it. Yes, Mind Spike. Or, Mind Sliver, rather.
Okay.
What the fuck? Why is it asking me what level I want to cast it at? It's a cantrip.
Interesting.
Intelligence save 14.
Okay. It's going to be... Oh, jeez. A 4 does not do it. Give me the damage.
Weird that it's not giving me damage. I don't know how to put that in there. I'll look at it in a sec. 1.
Damage achieved. This one was just hit. This one. Number 4. This. Okay. It's Morin's turn. Do we have you, Dylan? I guess not. Okay. You'll hold that for now. Thea, it is your turn. On him on deck.
I'm just gonna do the same thing again.
Okay. You got your sheet?
I got it.
Okay. Just making sure you got it. Alright. Dexterity saving throw from our homies. +1. Nice. 5 is going to be a fail. Taking 7 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
I'm back.
Alright, we'll get to your turn after this. So there's this one. Number 3. Taking 7 points of radiant damage. Alright. Anything else for your turn? They have bonus actions, movement, what have you.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move over here.
Alright. It's going to be all of our lovely friends' turn. Actually, it's going to be Morin's turn before that. Go ahead, Morin.
Okay, well, I'm no longer hiding. So we changed High Roller to the pistol counts as light for me, correct?
Yes, we did. Yep. That's what we said.
Alright. I'm gonna use my Vex here and shoot the red dot so that I keep Vex.
Okay.
Get my advantage. Okay, they both are 18 on the die. So
Nice.
that hits. For roll bad again, but 11 damage.
11 damage.
Or sorry, I didn't add my modifier. 15 damage.
15. All right. You see this one. Oops. You see this one fade back into the foliage as your shot pierces it.
And I will then go to the one next to Kettle and swing my dagger at it
Sure, yeah.
with my bonus action. For a 19 on the die.
Nice.
Roll the 1 on the d4 for 5 damage.
You do not add your modifier to this.
To the right. So
Just
1
the
damage because it's offhand. Yeah, 1 point of damage. No modifier, no sneak attack. So
Got you. This one is number 5. Number 5. Big chunk. Okay. It's going to be all of our homies' turn. We have number 5 right here. Number 5 is going to make an attack toward you, Morn. Actually, wait. Whoopsie, that fell out of the tray. He's going to make an attack toward you, Morn. For 17 to hit.
yep.
Dealing 11 points of piercing damage to you. As you kind of flash your dagger into it, it grabs your arm and kind of pulls it toward it, from just biting it quickly and letting go. This one here is going to move up on you, Giles, and make a bite attack
Yep.
toward you.
What's your AC right now?
10. It's not going to do it.
Nope.
This one here is blind, so it's I'm just gonna make a roll. Does it save for blindness at the end of its turn or anything? How does that spell work? Pop up blindness deafness for me again real fast. On him, if you would.
I'm marking it again.
Hey, Grady. I need
There it
you.
Marty Grayson.
The end of each turn, so your constitution. Okay, cool. So it's blind, so it's not gonna do anything. End of
That's
its
2 in a
turn.
row.
End of its turn, Constitution saving throw. Your spell save DC is a what now? A
14?
14?
Yeah,
14. On a
14.
16, clearing blindness. That one's turn is ended. The one next to you, Demi, is going to try to make a bite toward you. 19 to hit. 10 points of piercing damage toward you. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
I will use my reaction.
Okay.
It's 19 minus 6. 13 misses me.
Okay. Autumn, it is your turn. Giles, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna activate the return rune on my dark +1 that I got on me,
Nice, yeah.
and I'm gonna toss it.
8 is not going to do
Gonna
it.
loop straight back.
Our vengeance returns toward you. Anything else for your turn? That's your attack. You were trying to hit this one?
Yeah, the one I had blinded.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Let me see. Yeah, see, every time I'm like, oh, I should do this for a bonus action. That's a full action, and then I don't end up having a plan for my bonus action. Yeah. No, I'll leave my turn there. I'm gonna give it a little bit, just a tiny bit more movement. I'm gonna come back I'll come back over here and make a triangle.
All right. Giles, it is your turn. Dimmy, you're on deck.
I'm going to. Him.
What you thinking, Giles?
I'm doing big think. I'm just doing a big think right now. I'm thinking that I think I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Now this is gonna cause BB and Willow to have and your scapegoat Demi to have a Constitution saving throw.
So you said.
Like,
So it's good. Okay.
Pop it out.
What?
Pop
What?
it out.
Yeah.
Pop it out.
I got you. Show me again where you are.
What are you
It's a
thunder
15.
waving?
Yeah. What?
I'm thunder waving the guy in front of me, basically.
So you should be.
But
Remember, it's not
it's-
that kind of square. It's
No, it originates from you. So
From
you're
you.
on the side of it.
so, and it's not like that. It's from the point of view. So it'll be. They're not snap to center.
Okay.
The corner or snap. Wait, it's that one. Yep.
Edge.
Edge. Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Edge. Yeah. So you don't have to hit anyone there. You'll be hitting the single one. So Constitution
All
saving
right.
throw, right? Okay.
Yep.
This is going to be very detrimental here. Con, they only had one. Gonna roll it.
Easy 14.
11 is not gonna do it. They're taking 15 points of thunder
Yep.
damage.
And they're pushed out 10 feet.
And
as
feet
well.
from here. This was number. That was 5 there. That was 4. This one was missed once. Oh, so this is number 1. Number 1 is untouched here, but number 1 is taking a lot of damage here. I'm gonna put him here. Honestly, 15. 15 does not put it there. 15 puts it here.
Yeah, bro's hurting a little bit.
Yeah, it just hurt a little teeny bit and pushed 1,
Yeah, just
2, right? It was
Yep.
had to be 1, 2 spaces back. Yeah, that's your action. Any bonus
Yeah,
actions from
basic-
you?
Yeah, you basically see, to flavor text it a little bit, you basically see Giles just sort of like, just extend arm, clap like centimeters in front of this spirit's face, and you just hear this radius thunder boom go throughout the forest. And yeah, just this, basically you just see this sort of like vertical slash cut through the spirit, and sort of fans out as it sort of extends out further.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, bonus action, and then Giles is going to point to Kettle,
Yes.
have him bite the other spirit over there.
Be at advantage.
Yep, at advantage.
13 does not do it.
My apologies.
Aaron is going to dig a shot towards this one here down below. It's down below is number 3. Oh no, it's 4. Yep. Ooh, Arcane Burst. I wish it was a natural 20. Boy, do I wish it was. But 11 is going to put it over the edge. I'll put it right there. Put it there. That is going to be her turn. She's going to move like up here, so she's kind of in the middle of this. She's kind of in a good spot already. Chilling. Demi, it is your turn. Morn, you're on deck.
Then he reaches in their pocket and pulls out the stiletto, flicks it open, spins it a couple of times. All right. We were really trying to be nice, but I can make a salad if you insist on attacking. Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does. Just enough.
Let's fucking go. For 4 damage.
All right. This thing is looking very rough. Anything else for your turn? Any movement? Anything? Bonus actions?
I'll bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Just go here, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Morn, it's your turn. Thea, you're on deck.
Oh, wait.
What's up?
My D. It wasn't, what did I say? 4 damage? 8.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's 8.
I've got slide tackle on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Morn, it's your turn. Hey, for the class, what's slide tackle do?
Slide tackle adds my charisma to unarmed and finesse attack and damage rolls,
Okay.
and then I can use charisma instead of strength to set the like shove or trip, or not shove, not trip, grapple.
Grapple and shove.
Jeez.
What's called? Okay. Okay. Cool. Just make sure. Appreciate that. Morn, it's your turn.
I'm gonna point blank shoot, which is just a straight roll because of pack tactics.
Pack tactics. I don't want to be this guy, but pack tactics is for cattle, not for you.
For cattle, not for me. You're right.
Yeah.
It's like it's the thing where it synergizes if everyone fucking has it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
Cool. Well, whatever.
That's why it's called pack tactics. You want to have everyone in the pack have it.
Yeah.
True.
You're right. I forgot. I will simply believe in the heart of the dice and roll disadvantage.
I believe.
Of course.
You've only
It still hits, but there goes my natural 20.
No.
come on.
But it still hit. I
Man.
still hit a fucking 18 on the other one.
Yeah. Give me the damage here. You still get
You
sneak
haven't
attack.
checked this guy yet.
Still get sneak attack
Only
though.
swung the knife at him.
Then I roll a 1 on the 10. I go for a 5. And I still get sneak attack, yeah, because he's next to it.
Yeah, you do. We do count kettle.
For 14 damage.
Okay.
And then we'll do the offhand swing again.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized I had something better I could have done this turn. Oh, that's gonna miss. That's a 8.
Yeah, it's not quite gonna do it. This one is also looking not so great after you point blank shoot a push section of its kind of plant body off. That is your turn. Unless more than you have any movement or anything, sorry.
No, I'll stick it out.
Okay. There, you're up with Autumn on deck.
I'm gonna move back.
Oh,
And I'm gonna hit with my short sword that I forgot I owned.
it's okay. We haven't done a combat in a
love
while. Fighter moment. Yeah, swing it up.
You forgot
Jeez.
you had
Shit, got
I
her.
classic
dead
weapon.
ass. I dead ass forgot I had a fucking sword.
Open your cheat sheet.
Now, open your cheat sheet
Look,
now.
look at the things that you can do, please.
I did. I just
Give me the
man,
damage
listen,
roll
can I,
here.
not can I not have a fucking dumb moment once?
We all have one. Me right now. You don't want to know what mine is
You're
right
welcome.
now. And I'm gonna keep it
I
quiet.
forgot about the thing at the top of my action list.
Well, I was like on the spell tab, like
You're
on the.
good.
I was like
Yeah.
looking through, flicking through, and I was like, oh yeah,
You know,
I don't want to use
I'll-
up all these slots or whatever, and then, you know. Just...
I'll tell you my dumb moment after. It is. That is good.
I had a pack tactics, but barely. I just had mine.
It's gonna be 10. Jeez, this one you slash into it. You're striking true here, cutting deep. It's not looking like it's trying to hold itself together here, but not quite. Anything else for your turn, Thea?
No.
All right. Within melee range of it, it's gonna try and strike at you. Here. 14 doesn't do it for you, right? 14 doesn't quite do it.
No.
That's what I figured. This one is going to swing on to Kettle right here. 5 is not going to do it. This is going to swing and try and slash at the scapegoat. 9, nope. This one's going to move forward toward you, Autumn. 5. Hey guys, finish this
What a
fight. Autumn, it is your turn.
You got that one?
That one was just brain lag.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I have touch range spells that do damage.
Thea moment.
I know one of yours.
Damn. Alright. Anyways.
That'd be very funny.
You know what? That's a fun one. I'll do Word of Radiance.
Yeah, sure. DC 14 Constitution. All right.
What is...
18 on the die for 19.
Oh, I'm fucking have
Success. We'll
a
save.
long set of headphones on. Jesus Christ. Extra
Successful
brain lag.
save here. You try to use your Word of Radiance, but it doesn't strike them. Anything else for your turn? Any movement? Bonus actions?
Hmm. What's the distance on this?
Demi
It's
also
too
does the
far.
thing where like you hit yourself in the eyes with the flashlight and just immediately like fuck. Eyes closed. And
Good. We are so back. Anything else for your turn? On a movement?
I have one bonus action that my brain keeps telling me to use it, and I'm trying really hard not to right now. I'm gonna I will I'll just split the difference again. Break
Okay.
this way.
It's gonna make an opportunity attack on you.
Alright.
13 doesn't do it.
Nope.
Giles,
Nope.
you're
nope.
up. With Demi
Oh,
on deck.
great as
Okay.
fuck. What the hell?
John
Firstly, I'm going. I never. Hold on. Is like the scapegoat like a? Is it like a solid thing? Or
Yes.
is it? Yeah, it's a solid thing. Okay. I'm gonna rest my musket on the scapegoat's shoulder. And just shoot it at the grass spirit
Sure,
in
yeah.
front of me.
To be clear,
23
it is facing towards you.
definitely hits. 23 definitely hits.
Yep.
Goodbye, my friend.
Dunzo. And then I'm going to again command Kettle to please get a fat W.
For the
Just
bite,
one time for me. Just one time.
15 does do it. And that is enough. As Kettle bites
Let's go.
down
Let's go.
on this.
Good boy.
The good boy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to immediately run over to Kettle and pet him like the good boy he is. And then
Bonus
that concludes
action
my
pet.
turn.
It's actually, it is pet. Pet is a bonus
Oh,
action.
it's actually a free action.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Reaction to pet the dog.
It is a reaction to pet the dog. Alright. It's going to be Aerith's turn. Aerith is going to step right here and then cast, or use her Arcane Burst from her spellbook. And not going to do anything.
Come on.
Let's
I mean,
go, Aaron.
Aerith's
Let's go,
trying her
Aerith.
best.
Yo, me and Aerith, we're not hitting the nat 20s.
No. Gimme, it's your turn. Morn, you're on deck.
The north one's farther away from me.
I will reach into my purse and pull out my hand crossbow. And I'll say to the 3 people closer to it than I am, "You guys got this?" And I will shoot it anyway. Not because I don't trust them, but because it's funnier. For 8 damage. And then I will.
Okay.
It's this one.
The one right across from you? Or the one there?
North.
Oh, the one that Thea is doing.
She's what?
So she's messing with? Gone.
She's what?
Save?
What?
Question
Save
mark?
it, didn't save it. Didn't save it at all.
Hmm.
This is news to me.
It's gone, okay? Jeez.
The one
gone.
that has a situation with.
This is just a situation. Right? Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna.
One Thea is
Bonus
ripping.
action.
She's
Is
entangled
dead.
with this one.
Tangled,
She's-
yeah. Tangled, okay.
Compatibly. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash, and then in slide tackle, when I take the dash action and end my turn next to an enemy, I can expend ether to make an unarmed strike against it. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So extra.
So extra.
Just fucking kill it with the dagger. This is so funny.
Mmm.
It
17
makes
does.
sense to me though.
17 does hit though. Yes.
6 damage.
Okay. Still up.
Damn.
Anything else for your turn?
That's it. Action and bonus action. Well, actually, Scapegoat will start walking this way.
Okay, Morn, it is your turn.
If I freaking dash, I can't get there. I can get
Oh, wait.
here.
It can't get there. Sorry. It can get here.
Well, just trying to avoid having to use more bullets, but I'm too far away. I'll bonus action dash across here and throw my dagger at the last one here as
Okay, yeah.
plant my foot down and use my momentum to put a lot of force behind this throw.
Okay.
Surely it'll fucking hit. I have not advantage, but I have sneak
You
attack.
do have sneak attack, yes.
A natural one. That is the end of my turn.
I catch the dagger.
On the blade side. Thea, it is your turn.
Yeah, what's dagger damage? It's a D4.
You catch it, but it's like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I caught it. Ow.
Oh, good. Now I rolled a 4.
It looks sick as I also rolled a 4. I'm taking.
It was sick as hell. You're like, yeah, ow. Okay, Thea, what did you got? Oh no, she's doomslaying.
Moved 1 square,
Okay.
Shit.
and that's my turn. I'm joking.
RuneScape gameplay.
What do you add to damage?
Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna
not for
use
that.
my boomerang on this one.
Shield.
That,
Ooh.
that wasn't proficiency. That was an accident.
Yeah. Bonus action with the shield. Yeah, or give me the attack roll. The D20
You-
plus.
Fuck this game.
yeah,
Actually, fuck this game.
Don't worry about it. It's a D20 plus your dex.
You haven't actually hit yet.
So that's a bonus.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Yeah, it's better.
15 does it. Yeah.
All right.
1 point of damage achieved. That's your bonus action. What do you got for your action?
Shield's bigger. It's easier to throw. I say. Easier, harder to miss.
No one has ever said that.
I have all the time.
Oh yeah? Why don't you use a shield?
Um, I'm gonna move again. Wait, can I do that?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, big challenge.
Normally, yes, but in this one niche circumstance, no.
Jeez, 19 definitely
Right now?
hits.
No.
Give me the damage. And she's killing.
Kill that.
Describe to me what it looks like as Thea finishes this forest creature.
It's picture Sunday morning, and your dad has just decided at 8 a.m. to trim the hedges for no fucking reason. That's exactly what I look like right now.
Really the most prim, just you like line it up, like chop it in half. You see it
Real.
as it disappears, as it falls. You see it, the creature's body like form and fold back into the forest itself. And you all are out of initiative.
Let's go.
Here's your knife back. I toss it to Morn. Ow.
Alright, catch it. I rolled to check. So it'd be funny if I also hurt myself. Oh, right, the rod.
Yeah.
The what?
The white
Did you leave
rod.
that- Did
And
you
I run
leave that
away
back
to the
up where
white
you
rod.
picked it up?
You run all the way back and pick up the rod in
Moonlight
hand.
Club.
It
Put the
happens
moonlight
again.
club into your hand, and this time it doesn't pulse like that anymore. You can see as something you didn't see before, as the pulse happened with the sight now. Actually, just give me a perception check here. But with the club in hand, you can use the club. It shouldn't be give you a perception check. I'll just tell you. With the club in hand, you can use it to reveal things ahead of you. With it in hand. So just give me a, I guess.
Like while I'm holding it, I see things that I didn't normally see.
Exactly. Sorry, there's things going on. I'm trying
You're
to
good.
gather my thoughts.
I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
Yes. As it's in your hand, you can see before you up north, there is a section of the forest that you can see a symbol. The symbol matches the same symbol on the stone pillar here. You can see it glowing as you have the item in hand.
What about the roots?
The roots are
The
unmoving
root sandstorm.
currently.
Kill Giles.
I'll just call back to the part. I think I know where to go.
Yeah, where?
Is it over there? I thought it was tangled as fuck.
No, it's up north. I think there's. I point to, or start pointing out the symbol that I can see on the stone.
Yeah, yeah.
And
All of you can still see the stone. Can see the stone pillar. It's there. You can see that symbol there. That Morn is pointing to.
when I'm holding this, I fucking wave the rod around. Like it, like lights. The symbols kind of glow, and I see more leading me up north. Now, I'm not saying that this isn't a trap, but it's a direction.
Well, it's the best lead we got. May as well.
Yeah.
We want to keep going right away, or we want to take a breather.
I mean, I need a sec to patch my hand up, but I didn't really get hit.
Yeah, me neither.
Anyone get chomped?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Kettle's good. Everyone's good.
Yeah, no one got hit once. As I turn around and pull out of my bag a potion and drink it.
Okay, yeah. And just to be above board, there is no long resting in this dungeon. You can only short rest in here. Just to be completely.
I was fishing for a shorty. I can't. That's the worst roll.
Dang.
A 1 and a 2, by the way.
That is unfortunate.
But whatever. That's.
Autumn took a little bit of damage, but I'm just gonna use healing hands on myself.
Fair enough. Yeah. Path ahead of you seems clear. Morn is seeing a path through these dense woods that none of you can really see here.
I can see it.
You can see it. You proceed forward here. And is it the same
I think
march?
after we do our brief patching up, just kind of head off.
Is it the same marching order here?
Yeah, I'll still be in the middle.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna need you all, as you walk through the forest following Morin, I'm gonna need you
to see that.
Move yourself. You are.
Changed my mind. I'm actually in the back. I'm actually
drag yourselves.
I'm off screen back. Like
as you guys,
I have a premonition.
As you make the clearing, Morin, the rod in your hand, like shoots out another.
I'm
pulse.
like looking down, following the path. I don't see what's in front of me.
No, you see.
Yeah, actually, wait a minute. So we see this while we're approaching.
Yeah,
I'm GPS on my phone.
Bathed.
I'm gonna invoke duplicity while we're coming up, and then I'm gonna have my my duplicate like walk up in front of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to drag both yourself and your duplicate out here too, if you would.
Titanfall.
Right. You just want 2 tokens, is that fine?
That would be great.
All right. I'm gonna go here.
as you move forward, what you all see, Lauren, you see it first, but the rod in hand pulses, and moonlight, like an unearthly moonlight from the trees itself, kind of just a light here, pierces through the trees, and before you is a not large, the biggest bear you've ever seen. As it turns towards you, you see these like these runes on its actual like paws, the same runes that you saw, same rune that you were following here. And as the
Seems like it
creature,
was a trap.
as the creature turns toward you, the pulse of that light goes out that everyone can see this. In front of you is a bear spirit. And that's what we're going to call it.
I said that's what we're gonna call when I picked up my D20 again. I hate this guy. I was ready to game.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was just rapid fire going through like first turn in my head. I was like, what am I?
Yeah,
What am I,
we'll
what am I
save
They
it.
doing
didn't
here?
have they didn't have a vision or anything.
No.
Didn't
No.
see anything.
Hey, listen, I do have one more
Little
thing for you guys.
daydream,
So we
maybe?
almost made it a single week without my mouse dying, but it literally died as he said, and that's what
No
we're gonna call
way.
it. Literally as he said it. As he said it. I'm not kidding.
Bro, you should have made that a goddamn
Alright.
fucking big
I didn't know it
space.
would be like this.
Yeah.
All right, gamers. That is all I got for you. I thought best we save it for next time.
Yes.
How dare you?
What was the rod called?
The Moonlight Club.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I know it is.
I was ready to fucking do stuff with that rod.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
I will surely remember.
We will see you guys. We will see you guys next
I said
time.
what I said.
Appreciate you guys playing and coming through. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.